Hello.
All right. Well, apparently we're live. We'll see, though.
We'll see. Who's to say?
Not me right now. Major technical difficulties. Sorry, guys.
We've never been one for the technicals or the
Lots of
technicalities.
difficulty with it. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know if you could tell from watching any of our videos or maybe just looking at kind of just my visage, what I look like, but I'm not exactly a master over the computer race. I don't really consort with robots, so I'm not great at this.
I took a computer class in college, and I got a C. A C. But to be fair...
C for computer. You did it. Cracked the code. You broke the matrix. Yeah, I don't consort with those of the robot race, so I like to be able to use this to talk to everybody, and it feels really good to be able to do that. But at the end of the day, this is my wheelhouse, man. I like motorcycles. This is just what I have to do to talk to all my other friends who like motorcycles too.
That's a good way of putting it. You have videos?
Dude, I don't know how I ever ended up making videos, you know? It's amazing. It's amazing that I ever learned how to edit. You know how you learn how to edit? You got to want it.
I can't believe that I knew how to work computers as well as I did before not knowing how to edit for so long.
I didn't know how to do computers at all. So when I uploaded videos I just upload the whole thing. I've had a YouTube channel since 2006, right? No, I never used an editor. It was just like, here's the whole ass video from like start to finish. But I wasn't really like titling videos and trying to get people to watch them. I just sort of treated YouTube like Photo Bucket, you know? But for videos.
Oh, Photo Bucket. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you know.
Oh my gosh, Photo Bucket.
But when I started, first was like, oh, I want to make like a video. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to tell a story. When I first started doing that, shoot, I didn't even own a computer.
Shoot.
My last computer had broken, and I just didn't replace it because that's right when the iPhone 3 came out. And the iPhone 3 was my first smartphone. So I got iPhone 3, my computer broke, and I was like, fuck it, I don't need a computer. I got a computer right here in my hand. I can go on the internet on this shit. I don't need a computer ever again.
So, your iPhone 3, your first iPhone 3?
Yeah, it was your first iPhone.
That was my first iPhone. Guess what? It's still in my drawer.
That's fun. No, that was my iPhone 4. I still have my iPhone 3 somewhere. No, my iPhone 3 was our first iPhone, and I remember when I got my computer had already broken, and I remember everyone was talking about smartphones. This makes me sound old. Everyone was like, smartphones are where it's at. You gotta get a smartphone. And I was like, all right, man, I'll fucking try it out, right? I had not a flip phone, I had a slider phone before that. I thought it was so cool. It like slid out. Sucked. I hated it. Looked cool when you had it though. And so people were like, I was like, my computer broke. It'd been broken for like a year. And I was like, I can't even go online, dude. I gotta be like going online at the library and shit. That's what I was doing. You went to the library to go online. If I needed to like do something that required the internet.
Before you gave me an iPhone, I had like a flip phone, but before I had that flip phone, I had nothing. Just nothing at all in general. All these kids these days, you know, everyone thinks I'm young. I didn't get a phone until I was like 15.
Yeah, I mean, I think that a lot of people your age had them when they were younger, but they were just allowed to have them and you weren't allowed.
Oh, yeah, I was not allowed to have a phone. I would have been doing bad things if I had a phone.
I didn't have a phone forever. For a long time. And then I remember, like, I got a cell phone, and then it broke, and then I just didn't replace it because I was just like, whatever, you don't need it. I had a beeper for a while. I
kind of wish I had a beeper.
That's what texts are. I used to use the payphone that was at the gas station down the street from my house. And I had hours. I'd be like, okay, I'll go there. If someone was like, oh, I need to call you, I'll be like, well, I'll be at the payphone at like 2:00. Call it. Here's the number to it. You never did that? Anyone in the chat do that? This was like, I didn't have a phone at my house because I was broke. I know someone out there is as trashy as I am. Saddle Tramp, I bet it's you. I know someone out there is as trashy as I am, where it's like you didn't have a cell phone, you didn't have a home phone, but you had a stab and grab that was in walking distance that had a payphone that you knew the number to, that used to give out and be like, I'll be at the payphone between 2 and 3 if you need to get a hold of me.
Okay, so this is why we're bad at technology, okay? I think our audio is peaky a little bit. I'm going to turn us down a little bit.
I'm waiting for some motherfucker to be like, yeah, I was at... See, I knew we had some people who were just like payphone people. Oh, Chris remembers people that would use a payphone as their phone. Yeah, anyway, I used to fucking hang out by the payphone if someone needed to get a hold of me. I just go there every once in a while, wait for someone to call. So, I mean... So,
yeah, that's why we're late. We're kind of...
Yeah, anyone's like, why aren't you exactly on time for your live stream? Listen to the story I just told. That's why. I'm still trying to figure this shit out, man.
Very diligently trying to figure out how to turn a camera on. You know, this isn't... You'd think this is not my first live stream, but it is.
I just kind of wait for Shay to do it because she's decided to be in charge of it. So I'm just like, knock yourself out, dude. I ain't gonna argue with you. Have fun.
I don't know if I decided to be in charge. I guess I did, yeah.
I had a system. And I support you. You wanted to make it better. Now you're gonna reap what you sowed.
I'm a fixer.
Well, where's the fixing? You're fixing. I've never seen fixed though.
Our audio's great, isn't it?
Is it? I can't hear it.
I can. Yes, you can. You have headphones on.
Oh, is that where that's coming from?
Yes.
Amazing. I don't know, man. I'm not great at technology, but it does bring us together with so many people. So just because I'm not good at it doesn't mean I don't like it. That's the whole thing. I think that's a big disconnect. When you're not good at something, sometimes people want to be like, I don't like this. I don't like technology. Ugh. Making a video, I don't like. Ugh. Lives, I don't like this stuff. No, I'm not good at it.
Oh,
I
love technology.
I'm not good at it, but I like it.
I wish I was part robot. Like, if they start doing, like, microchip implants, sign me up.
Yeah.
First in line.
I always so here's the thing why I like it is it connects me to people all around the world. I think that internet, and I've talked about this before. I might have gone on a rant or two about this over the years. One of the reasons that I love technology, and especially communication technology, is it makes the world a smaller place. And
we get to know Robin from Sweden.
Exactly. We got people from Sweden, from Europe, is Sweden in Europe?
Europe?
Or is Europe a whole country?
Country.
I was like, oh, the UK is in Europe, but they were
anymore.
like, no,
not
it's
anymore.
not.
It's like a thing.
And I was like,
not anymore.
They're like, I was like, Europe's a continent. And they're like, well, UK's an island. I was like, damn, got me.
Well, like all continents are kind of islands, so like.
Yeah, every pebble is a mountain.
Yep. So that's what I'm saying. Everyone's down for the cyborg.
Yeah. So communication technology is so fascinating and so amazing. So all the way back to the telegraph, you know, all the way back to smoke signals, dog. You know, communication technology is so amazing. Human beings have always been fascinated with it.
Okay, yeah. Everybody report in. Where are you from right now? We got South Africa. We got Newfoundland. Australia. Oh, that's awesome. Philly's cool too, I guess.
It's Newfoundland.
No, it's not.
Well, you gotta be like, it's Newfoundland, but you gotta make it be like, but make it sound cool. Newfoundland. I see what you did there, lazy.
I like it. It's like, and there's also Texas.
Texas. Where's Texas? Is that in America?
We got Jackson, Michigan.
I've always loved like
Hello from Brazil.
The disconnect.
Oh, so many, so fast. Costa Rica.
Between patriots, and I'm not commenting on it. I just enjoy the weirdness of it between people who are hyper patriotic and people who are like, we should be our own country when they live in Texas. They're like, America's the best, but also fuck America. Let's be our own country. I'm like, yo, listen, dog. I don't care either way, but I think that eventually you have to pick one.
Not if you're from Texas.
Apparently, no. If you're from Texas, no, you don't have to. And again, I don't care, dude. I don't care. Like, I'm not judging.
Nationally bisexual.
I know. Yeah. They're fluid. They're patriotically fluid.
Patriotically fluid. That's the word.
I love all my Texas homies. You guys rock. I accept you. I accept you exactly how you are. You don't have to change, but you will change. But you don't have to. I accept you exactly how you are. Love you. And your patriotically fluidness.
If you guys also took a second to comment where you're from, also take a second to like this video, please. Josh never asks people to like his videos.
I don't.
So I'm going to
I feel like it's beneath
just take
me.
a second to be like, hey, will you please like this video? Because we're actually here for a reason today. Not just to shoot the shit.
Yeah. What's the capital of Australia?
I don't know.
Trick question. Australia is the capital of Australia.
I don't think Australia has a capital.
Tasmania. I know that because of the cartoons.
Really?
Yeah. Why do you think they love the Tasmanian
Melbourne?
devil so much?
I think they said it's Melbourne.
I don't know. The fuck do they know? They live in Australia.
I just don't think there is a capital of Australia because Australia isn't real. Everyone who says they're from there is a paid actor. Yes, I've been to Canada.
I'm pretty sure it's
Multiple
Tasmania,
times.
though. Everyone keeps saying Sydney. Sydney's a girl's name.
Sometimes I need a reminder. I'd be smoking. Me too. I need constant reminders. That's why I make lists.
It's Tasmania. Where the Tasmanian
No,
devil
everyone
is from.
says you're wrong.
Who's everyone? I bet if I asked a bunch of people to say I'm right now, they would. Who's right? Me. Who's right? I don't know. Who's got the bigger gun? Let me see how strong you are before I decide who's right. I just want to be on the winning side, you know?
Yeah, I play both sides, so I always come out on top.
You know, I would admit if I was wrong, just because I don't like to be wrong. So if I was like, oh, I'm right, I would have to admit I was wrong. Just like divide by 0. It's not easy being right all the time. You think people would appreciate it. You know, I think they'd be like, oh, I have a question. Let me ask Josh. He's always right. Instead, they just want to make you fucking feel bad about it and shit. Unappreciated.
Don't make me feel bad about shit.
See? Exactly.
I like someone just says, Shay, nothing else. You have my attention. What? Yes, Monty.
Wait, is Tasmania actually a real place? I was just saying that because
know.
of the Tasmanian devil. I didn't know that was actually a real place. Wait, if I really wanted to piss everyone off, I thought about saying it. I was just like, but I do have a lot of friends who watch the channel in Australia. So I wasn't trying to be too much of a cocksucker. But I wanted to be like, the capital of Australia is New Zealand, obviously. But I think that they would like, that'd be like saying the capital of America is Canada or something. You know?
That's funny.
I'm not sure. Or like, I think it's more like, they would be like, oh, the capital of America is Puerto Rico. I think that's more like their relationship with New Zealand. Or it's like it's almost Australia, and they like help them a lot, but it's not Australia, kind of like Puerto Rico for us. Except we don't help Puerto Rico as much as we should.
Yeah,
Still sucks
Jesus.
there. I'll be right back.
Okay, bye. No, like you guys are just yelling my name in the chat. That's awesome. Because I read it in my head as such. So there are 427 people watching right now. Who's coming to the camp out? And also, one more time, will you please like this video? We're trying to wait until we have quite a few people here so we can announce a winner. A winner of what? A raffle. Which raffle? The fishing trip. 7 of y'all gotta leave. No, don't go. You want to go? So it only Bert's and his hobbies. Me and your girl coming. Yay! Yay! Loose Juice is coming to the camp out. We got so many people coming to the camp out.
It's exciting, man. I like hanging out with everybody, meeting everyone. Matt Hoffman, bye. See ya later, bud. I can never tell when somebody's Ichiban Moto's in the chat, dude. Man, you know Ichiban Moto gave me
Josh
one of my.
split at 420. It's true.
Ichiban Moto gave me a very early shout out. He found my channel probably like, gosh, I'm sure I had under 10,000 subscribers, right? And back in the day, and he still got a big channel. Like he still does views. Everyone knows who Ichiban is, right? But he found my channel and was supporting me, like sending me packages in the mail, giving me shout outs. Like when he had, to me, he probably had like 50 or 60,000 subscribers. And I had like a couple thousand. I was like, oh shit, dude. Really, honestly, that's why every motorcycle I have has an Ichiban Moto sticker on it, which I don't think I've ever showed you his channel. So you might have always just wondered like, who the fuck is that?
Mm-hmm. No, I know.
Okay, yeah. Every motorcycle I has an Ichiban sticker on it because he's always had my back. Forever, man.
Remember, I can't remember which video. It was so long ago at this point, but I watched one of his videos to learn how to do something on my bike.
Yeah, that's his thing. Is he just teaches everybody the wrong. Like his videos are always just wrong.
Oh fuck!
Yeah. So if you watch one of his videos and you're like, oh, this is how I do. They're joke videos. They're not like actually how to do shit.
Bro.
They're all like, he's like how to basic for motorcycles.
No, you're joking.
No, I'm not. That's his whole thing. Oh, look, Tango's in the chat, dude. Yeah, Tango, what's up, bud?
What's up, Tango? 5
out of 5 Ichiban Moto stickers. That's why every bike I have has a green zip tie on it. I keep them in reserve. So I always have them.
Idiot, dude.
And every once in a while, I'll use a little tiny screwdriver he sent me just for funsies.
I got fucking 2 out of 5 brain cells.
I love that she just found out that the videos are like, they're troll videos. I
didn't know that. How the fuck was I supposed to know that? The video I watched.
Well, you wouldn't know.
Like
I mean, that's fair. You wouldn't know enough about motorcycles to know that he was trolling you.
Yeah, I was trying genuinely. There was not enough information about the thing that I was looking up. I genuinely don't remember what it was. If you go through my videos, I gave him a shout out and I was like, thanks Ichiban Moto for showing me how to do this. So
I've heard you say it a couple times. I thought it was just you were just like making jokes because that's the whole thing is he plays it straight, like totally serious the whole time. He never breaks character.
Well, I don't get sarcasm.
That makes it even better. I'm sure that he loved hearing that. He's probably just like, my mission is complete. Anyway, Ichiban gave me...
Add egg.
Yeah. No, he's like I said, he's how to basic, but for motorcycles. But he talks. How to basic doesn't talk. Tango 165 in the chat. Tango 165 has also opened a lot of doors for me in the world of motorcycles online shit. Great dude, lives in California. Tango 165 is one of those guys, and he has a YouTube channel as well if you guys want to follow his YouTube channel. He posts, I think his videos are great. But one of the reasons that I find Tango so inspirational is that he works in the motorcycle industry. So he does motorcycles for a living, right? Which a lot of people want to do. People are like, that's my dream job. And then some people, but even more people are like, oh, I could never do motorcycles for a living. Motorcycles are what I do for fun. And if I did it for a living, it would ruin it, right? I sometimes would worry about that. I'll go like, oh, I can't do motorcycles for a living. That would ruin it. Well, I will tell you, Tango 165 loves every single motorcycle that he throws a leg over, from a Honda Monkey all the way to a BMW S1000RR. Exactly the same. And that motherfucker lives and breathes motorcycles both as his hobby and for a living every single day of his fucking life. And he's just as excited to hop on a Trail 125. You know, and so it's really inspirational to go like, okay, there's no end to motorcycles, because sometimes I would worry about it. I've never felt that way. I've never been like, I'm getting sick of motorcycles. I've never ever felt that way, but I've always been worried that what if that's a thing and I don't see it coming, and then one day I'm just tired of motorcycles. Like, what will I do then? Well, then, like that dude's riding every day, and he'll just sit there and ride around at like a 125 and be like, woohoo. This is a dude who, like, literally from the second he wakes up to the second he goes to bed, motorcycles for a living, motorcycles for fun, motorcycles for not fun, probably too. I don't know, just it consumes every aspect of his life, and he still loves it. I'm just like, all right, man, you can do that. You can consume every aspect of your life, and you can still really enjoy it. It's very inspirational to me. Find something you love and let it kill you. That's how I feel. That's how I feel about ice cream.
Yeah, but then you'll live long enough to be the villain.
I could do a couple years as the villain, then have a redemption arc or something, you know? I'm down.
Who here is the villain?
Yeah, is anybody a villain? We're all villains. That's why we're here.
Who's here is the toxic one in your relationship?
It's us. The Patsy Cline poster was a
gift.
I think from a subscriber. I think they gave that to us in California. It was in the camp out. I forgot it was a camp out or if it was in California. Because we met so many people who gave us really cool gifts.
It was at the first camp out.
Yeah. They were the same ones who gave us that Johnny Cash poster too. I think they look cool up there. Yeah. I love them. People always ask about them. Yeah, they were gifts. Mm-hmm. All the art on the wall was gifts.
Yeah.
Nothing that you see up there was not a gift. I think one piece of art I bought, that was just the Sergi one. The one over here, that's something from this guy who used to be called Poo Doodles, from Hawaii. He does did a lot of cool, weird motorcycle art. Those two up there, less fucking attitude, more fucking gratitude. And then the holy mad guy. Those are from my friend Burrito Breath, who's done some artwork for Brapstar. Obviously, the wizard is the original sketch for the Ken Dean wizard that Ken gave us as a present.
That Patsy Cline is so fucking crooked.
It is very cool.
It's really crooked.
Cool. Oh, it's crooked. Yeah, I know it's crooked. The David Allen Coe was also
Joey Stromboli
given to us as a gift. Thanks, Joey Stromboli. Welcome, wizard.
The sofa was not a gift.
Oh, Country Coder, are you in the process of changing or rebranding? I'm not saying that in a mean way. I was just wondering. So I don't want you to like rebrand and me not know who you are. Country Coder, we met at Get On MotoFest. Yeah, the one in Texas. Yeah, it was Get On. Yeah, I always get On MotoFest and what's the other one? The Progressive Insurance one that we're not allowed back to.
IBS.
Yeah, yes, terrible fucking name for a motorcycle thing.
I know. I will never get the name right.
That's bad, dude.
IBS Motorcycle Show.
Yeah. All right, good. I support rebranding when you have to, because a lot of people feel stuck to their names. A gift. Yes. So if you want to rebrand and you want to change your name, you should do it. I fully support that.
Should I rebrand?
Hunter Bro says, I always still wonder this. We talked about the time. Are y'all together or friends or what's going on? And so he's saying to me, he goes, awesome videos. So he obviously wants to say it in such a way that he's like, hey, I love the videos. Just how much Shay Warner. That's my niece. Shay is my niece. So I guess we are friends. Mm-hmm. We're also related. So. Like,
IBS went out of biz.
Did they?
That's what Tango says.
Well,
it's in the name.
You know, let me pick you give me $20 and a fucking 12-pack of Miller High Life. I will pick a better name than IBS. That's all I need. Maybe just the 12-pack, and I just will say it for free. All right, I need beer.
Okay. Shout
Do you
out to
hate that when
Grumpy
I'm just
Old
like,
Biker.
which one has beer
Yes,
in it?
it makes me so angry.
Does anyone else do that when you have like? Does anyone else drink so much beer and then you just have like a table full of beer and then you just start like pulling up each one like a centimeter just to see which one still has beer left on it?
Is like it just like is nails on a chalkboard.
Well, I just need to be like, which one has beer in it?
I know none of them have beer though.
I need to check because there's
Throw the
all
beers away. Throw
all the
beers
beer
away.
cans look the same.
When you go downstairs to get more beer, take the empty beers downstairs.
That'll save me so much time tomorrow. That's smart, actually.
I know. God, who? You also could fill your cup downstairs too, so you have extra beer in the cup and extra upstairs. Oh my God, crazy. I'm also gonna fix the camera because it's crooked as fuck. Better. That was getting to me. I also feel like it's super out of focus, but I don't know how to change that. Maybe different lighting. Whoa! Look at the light! That's too much light. Dan, Shay is smart. Thank you. Go fund me a studio beer fridge. You know, I put one in the garage, and it was, like, hard to get one just because there's a lot... Tampa's a college town, so mini fridges are hard to come by. Also, the studio... It's all carpet upstairs. You don't want to put a fridge up here. There's also no space. This room is very small.
I like having to go downstairs for the beer. It's like a little event, you know? It's like when I go to the Stab and Grab in the morning on the Trail 125... for my energy drink.
They make some pretty cute mini fridges, though. They make,
I know.
Like, ones that are like shaped like ducks or like R2-D2.
I like the adventure, you know?
One time I was working at the mall and we were selling an R2-D2 at the store I was working at. Somebody stole it while I was working.
Dude, good for
them.
them.
They just walked in and I was like... probably just sitting there on my fucking phone, like, I don't give a fuck, like, about this fucking job. And they just walked in, saw me, like, fucking chilling on my phone, and they're like...
it's the time is now.
I'm stealing this R2-D2 fridge, and they just walked out with it.
Yo, listen, this chick is fucking on
my
Instagram.
boss came in, and, like, she's like, oh my God, you sold the R2-D2... You sold the R2-D2 fridge. And I was like, the what?
I love that.
I was a bad employee.
It's Fu Manpu that's doing it. So I figured out later. I thought everyone was doing it. It's just Fu Manpu.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love him though. Tango 165. I appreciate you, man, but and you're awesome, dude. He's the best dude out. Like I said, stylish too, and not just because he donated, but he's so stylish. He always has like the coolest shoes on. I like someone who wears cool shoes. It's not just because of the foot thing. I just like if you wear cool shoes, you know, like shoes make a statement. Tango's always got cool shoes on, and his wife is so nice. He just is like seems like he's in a really good mood all the time. He seems like a giant man child, but in like the best way, but also is responsible. You know what I mean? I don't know if he's gonna make it.
He's gonna fall down.
But what I will say is that I've thank you, Chris Hudson. Who I also assume wears excellent shoes and is very nice and is a giant man child but responsible. Thank you, Chris. But so before anybody else donates, I appreciate you so much. Please don't donate, although I appreciate that so much. What I would like you to do, if you feel like spending any money today, I'd like you to donate it to the raffle that we're running right now. And I'm not taking any of this money, but what I would like everyone to do is if you have any extra money to spare, I'd like you to donate it to our hurricane relief raffle that we're doing right now. There's people here in Florida who are still experiencing incredible suffering, who have become homeless, who have lost everything due to the hurricanes that just ravaged Florida last year. And it's a really insanely horrible because, you know, we don't get political. We're not news people. But the news cycle will share these stories and talk about it, and they'll talk about it for a little while. And then once it stops being talked about, the general assumption across the public, across the nation, for the people who don't live down here, is like, hey, it's over. They fixed it. Well, that's not the case. There's still people living in hotel rooms. There's people living in FEMA trailers. There's still people who have to get their water from people who are handing it out to them. It's insane. These communities were ravaged. Actually, somebody in the video I released yesterday, which was talking about it, somebody shared a story about how their friends lost their infant son, died in the hurricane. Yeah. And I was just like, it's just in the comments, just random was like, yeah, they lost their infant son. And I was just like, Jesus, these are the stories you don't hear, and so
the whole reason why Bert chose this charity was he came into work after the hurricane and 9 of his employees were homeless.
Yeah.
Just homeless. And he was like, what the fuck do I do to help?
Oh yeah. No, and he helped those employees individually. He bought a trailer for a guy who lost his house. He bought a trailer for him to put on the property. Just so he had a place to live. It's not like, oh, you have to live in it. But he was just like, the guy owned his house and his insurance had lapsed and the hurricane came through, destroyed his house. Bert bought him a trailer. And then the guy had no way to get it there. And so Bert said, just take my truck so you can move the trailer there. Bert, he put roofs on people's houses. I mean, the guy's the real deal, man. And so that's why he chose to do this raffle and to give away the Devil Tail chopper built by OCC, and then also the Sportster, and also 3 fishing trips, which is what the video was about yesterday, which nobody watched, and it was such a good video, I thought. That's all right. You can't win them all. But give away these 3 fishing trips and all this stuff in order to benefit all these people who have lost everything here in Florida. And it was us by an inch. That could have been Tampa. And then maybe it's survivor's guilt that's making me push it so hard. But these are people that $20 really actually makes a difference. $20 is a tank of gas. It's a case. It's not a case. It's 5 or 6 cases of water. $20 is a meal. You would not believe. Stay at a hotel. Exactly. You would not believe the difference $20 can make. Because most people think it can't. They're like, oh, what does $20 mean? It means something. It means a lot, actually. And so it also comes with the fact that you might win something. You might win a trip. You might win a whole motorcycle. You might win a T-shirt. You might win a trip down to Florida to hang out with us. So it's the raffle's still going. I want to Shay, can you share that in the... Which I don't think we have any moderators in there to share it right now.
Yeah, I can share it.
So we have Grant Keenan. He's a good dude too. Grant Keenan's been watching since probably I was in the double-digit subscribers, which is wild, isn't it? Grant Keenan is an Australian guy who made videos back in the day. Maybe not very many, but he definitely made them and just connected because there was this group of people. Everyone was just small back then, and then everybody talked to each other. And Grant Keenan has been supporting the Shade Tree Surgeon channel and a friend of mine since I had like 15 people watching the videos. Isn't that wild how some people are around? Like, that's so cool. Thank you, Grant. I appreciate the years of support. I know that he's a white dude in Australia, travels to Asia. I don't know what part, sorry, Grant. Quite frequently because his wife is Asian, so he goes there. So a lot of his like Facebook pictures and stuff like that will be of him on vacation in parts of Asia and stuff like that. I can't remember if he has a band or he makes music. Or I think it's his son. One of his sons makes music, or a nephew has a band that he sent me stuff before that we used in a video forever ago. Anyway, Grant's a good dude. It always gives me... It gives me just like a spike of serotonin and joy every time I see your name pop up, Grant. I appreciate you. Anyway, so that's the raffle right there. Like I said, we took out Reese, which was the first winner, and William is the next winner. Is his name right? Travis, sorry. Where did I get William from?
I don't know.
Anyway.
It's probably just what you read on the screen, and then you're like, I read what I saw.
Yeah.
You ever type what you say, and then you're like, oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Says, hey, mate, coming out your way, April 2024. Yeah, I'll send you a message, Grant. Oh, you're coming to Florida? That's awesome. Florida's a tough one if you're from Australia. It's about as far away as you can get.
Yeah.
We're literally on the other side of the country. All right, man, I'll shoot you a message. I'd love to fucking catch up. Japan. Okay, I didn't know. I didn't want to be like Japan because that's the obvious one. And he's like, actually, it's freaking Korea or something. You know what I mean? Anyway, so the raffle's there. Reese won off one ticket.
Yeah, one $20 ticket.
Now I'm saying you can buy more than one if you want, but he won off one
Jeff.
ticket. Jeff?
Yelled my name.
Oh, okay.
I was like, Jeff.
He's like, Shay.
We've done this multiple times. Back
Jeff.
And forth. He's yelled multiple times. I've yelled back to him. This is just the first time you've noticed me yelling Jeff back.
Gotcha. Anyway, so grab a ticket because we're pulling a winner tonight. So if you were thinking about getting a ticket or if you're waiting to because a lot of people like to wait till the end. I don't know why. I don't think you have any bigger chance of waiting till the end. And I always say that because it just doesn't matter when you buy it because it's a random drawing anyway. But then Reese bought his the day before.
Yeah, Reese. It doesn't matter. You could have bought it the first day ever.
Right.
Or literally yesterday. Or today.
Yeah, it could be today.
Or last week.
Is Travis in there? I would love to know when he bought his.
I could text him.
Yeah, text him and see when he bought his, because I'm wondering. Here.
Oh, thanks.
What time tonight? I don't know. We're going to try to hit some goals, man. I'd love to hit $80,000. I think we were at 75 last time I checked. Share it. So here's the whole thing. This is what I always say. I'm not asking every single person in here to personally make this happen. What I am saying is you can share it with somebody. You can text it to somebody. You can tell somebody about it. Because a lot of people don't even have $20. That's the whole thing. This raffle is for people who don't even have $20. So if you don't have $20 to spare, don't overextend yourself to do this. This is if you have extra. And that's the thing behind charity and doing charitable acts is you do it with what you have that is extra. So if you don't have an extra $20, do not enter. If you do have an extra $20 and that's a sacrifice that you're willing to make, then buy a raffle ticket. You might be rewarded for it with an awesome prize, but doing something good is its own reward. I truly believe that. Because you're sacrificing something for somebody else. Because $20, $100, whatever you happen to donate to the raffle, that's you taking something off your own plate. Because even if it is extra, you're still taking something away from yourself. Because when we do stuff like go out to eat, buy a new video game, buy a new part for our motorcycle, whatever we spend that $20, $50, $100, whatever we spend that on, because I think it's $6 for $100 if you want to get an extra one. So it's $6 for $100. But whatever when you spend that money on those raffle tickets and that money is going to somebody who needs it, what you're doing is you're taking something off your own plate because you have extra there. So that's what the kind of person I'm looking for. That's what I'm asking you for. I'm saying if you have extra that you're not using somewhere else, that you were going I don't know, man, maybe I was going to go out and see a movie and eat dinner with my wife. What I'm asking you is to give up that. You're giving up something. So it means something. You're sacrificing something. You're sacrificing a night out with your wife, a night out to the movies and having dinner. And you're saying, instead, I'm just going to watch Netflix and, I'm just going to freaking cook whatever eat leftovers and watch Netflix instead of go out to dinner and watch a movie in the movie theater and eat popcorn. You know what I mean? I'm asking you to sacrifice something. I'm not asking you to sacrifice everything. If you don't have it, I'm not asking you to sacrifice going and getting groceries. I'm not asking you to sacrifice being able to put gas in your car to go to work. Do not do that. Those are the people I'm asking you to sacrifice something for. And you should I want you to think about that. I don't want everyone to just, throw $100 at it and not think about what that money means to you. I don't want you to not think about it. You should think about it because you should feel good about it. You should think about what that money means to you, what you could do with it, the things you could buy, the experiences you could have, before you spend it, because those are the things that you're sacrificing.
Travis is in the live stream.
Oh, is he? He's not in the live.
He is right now. He's here. He said he's watching.
Oh, okay.
And he said he bought his ticket on. He bought one ticket on January 4th.
So he bought off one too.
Yeah, he won off one ticket.
Damn. Well, I mean, buy multiple. You still have a better chance if you buy multiples, but I guess just as much if you just buy one.
That's just like their luck.
I think that the guys who won the Silver Wings both bought.
They bought $100.
$100
worth of tickets.
So they got 5 tickets for those. And I don't think I think that these are both people. I don't think anybody else has won off of one ticket. I think maybe the guy who won the Jeep. You remember we gave away a Jeep? You remember that? It's hard to remember, isn't it? Because it was just like we only did it.
The Humvee?
No, a Jeep we gave away. It was stick shift. Do you remember?
A Jeep.
Yeah. Was it like Yeah, it was like a 1995 Jeep.
God, that was so many vehicles ago.
I think he just bought one ticket. I can't remember though.
Aw, Tango.
Oh, dude. Tango says if I win, draw again and give it to the next person. What a fucking dude, man. Best dude out, man. I wish I could share what he does.
I can't pin a comment. I can only just keep posting.
Yeah, there's no pinned comments on YouTube. I'll be like we said, we stream on Twitch sometimes. I like streaming on YouTube on my channel because I don't have a Twitch channel, but we stream on Twitch on Shay's channel because streaming on their setup's better. Mm-hmm. Thanks, Tango. You're the freaking man. Yeah, it was a Jeep. It was a 4-cylinder Jeep, a 5-speed. It was really cool. I wanted to keep it. I want to keep everything, though.
Yeah, you can't keep everything. They're donations.
Well, I know, but I've kept nothing.
I know.
But I want to keep everything.
What I want to keep is the van.
The van? I know.
I want to keep the van. But we have
I wonder if they're watching. Remember that guy's name was? James Dean.
James Dean.
Let's see if he'll answer the phone. I'm going to give him a call.
Dean? What, Dean?
Yeah.
You're just going to call Dean?
I'm going to call. Oh. I'm going to call
Shut
him
up, me.
Well, because him and his wife are people who.
I know.
Who,
Twitch stream is at 7, same time as always.
Did I not save his number?
Let's see what the raffle's at.
Oh, not James Dean. Sorry, Dean Martin.
It was Dean, yeah.
Dean Martin. Sorry.
Dean.
All right, I got to use the
bathroom number. Because remember, he goes, "Hi, I'm Dean."
Yeah. But I'm like, you can't just be like, I'm Dean, dude. You're Dean Martin. That's a cool-ass name.
It is a cool-ass name. Wow, dude. So just today, when I went to sleep last night, it was at $70,000. So we've raised $6,000 just today. Today, you guys are crazy. Jeff, that's funny. Yeah, I just went and clicked off to see it. Oh yeah, I'll keep commenting the link. There you go. So fishing was super, super fun. On my second fish, I caught a shark almost. I was just like, why is this fish so heavy?
That was cool, dude. I was so excited that it happened to you. The whole trip was really exciting. I'm going to say more about that here in a second.
It's like, so the chances of that happening to me were the same chances of somebody maybe winning off of one ticket. It's like not fair, dude. Not incredibly irregular to happen.
It's not insane, but
it's like it'll happen.
We're over 1,000 people that have entered now.
Yeah, it's like a 1 in 1,000 chance.
Like literally a couple days ago, it was less than 1 in 1,000. That's why I think people are like, I don't have a chance, But I'm like, yo, dude.
So it's
this is better than a scratch off.
Yeah, that's how you got to think about it. When I always enter Instagram raffles or anything like that, I always look, I'm like, is it better than a scratch off?
Yeah. So the person who won, the woman who won the Ford Ranger and the Lowrider S with the 131, there was less than 2,000 people, or sorry, 4,000. There was less than 4,000 people. That was a 1 in 4,000 chance from a raffle that raised $450,000. Less than 1 in 4,000. I remember looking at it, like, how many people actually entered? I was like, oh, what the fuck, dude? Damn. And people be like on a slot machine with like 1 in 700,000 chance. I'm like, yo, dude. Let's call Dean. He might not say a lot because he's not super talkative.
You get Discord through Patreon.
He's one of those guys, when he's on camera, he doesn't say a lot, but he says a lot when he's hanging. Yo. Dean.
Dean?
Dean? Dean?
Dean. Oh.
Oh. Well, he'll call me. Well, I've got it on Do Not Disturb. It won't call me if he does again. I'll try one more time. Then I'll leave him alone. He might be doing some shit, and he was trying to silence it.
I feel like if any time to call it, like...
Dean.
Hello?
Hey, Dean.
Hey, Dean.
I'm trying to use my headset. I'm sorry.
No,
Oh, shoot.
Fine,
Did I get you while you were driving?
Yeah.
Yes or no? Sorry.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry, man, dude. I wasn't trying to freaking bust you up, dude. We were just talking about you, and I wanted to give you a ring.
What's Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
hear you just fine, man. I was just saying, we were just talking about you and y'all's donation. We're doing a fundraiser right now for hurricane relief, and I was just talking about you and your wife's donation in the van and everything like that, and we were just like, man, let's give him a call, man. I wanted to see what was up with Dean. Also, so when the stuff I was supposed to send you in the mail got returned, this is both of ours fault. It's me and Shay's fault. But the first time it got so it's called sharing the blame, okay?
Oh.
Shay, I thought it got sent out again, but Shay actually put it away somewhere.
Okay.
Which was actually also in plain view, and I've walked by it like 30,000 times and not seen it. So we're gonna send that out to you again. I'm so sorry.
Was it an address transcription issue?
The first time, I don't know what it was. Sometimes they just get sent back. The second time was because Shay put it away, but also because I left it out for too long, and Shay thought it needed to be put away. So this was like, I'm saying, I'm sharing the blame, but we're gonna send that out. I love you so much, dude. You guys fucking. Are you gonna come to the camp out this year?
I can't make it this year. No, not the spring one.
It's all good, man. We'll see you when we see you, brother.
If you just want to get with me before you mail it again to make sure the address is right, maybe.
Yeah, I'll shoot you a text, man.
Or whatever.
Yeah, I'll shoot you a text, brother.
Awesome.
Anyway, we think about you guys often, man. I hope is the wife with you?
No, she got her a pretty good oil field job. She's working over in Texas right now.
Oh, dude, good for her, man.
It's a remote job, so it's like 3 weeks on, 3 weeks off, or
Hell
something
yeah.
like that. She hasn't really got a schedule yet, but that's the idea.
All right, man. Well, make sure you tell her that we were thinking about you guys. We love y'all. Hope to see you soon. And we still think about the Patients Without Borders, man. That's still something I want to explore in the future.
Well, and that's part of her deal with wanting a rotational job. So she has the income from the oil field, but also the free time to do that shit.
Got that balance between income and free time, man. Anyway, I just saying that is something that we still want to talk about, man. All right, Dean, you drive safe, man. I know I'm like random as fuck, just calling you out of the middle of nowhere. We're just thinking about you.
It's awesome. Thank you. I'll text you my address just to make sure you got it. We're good.
All
right, man.
Has no name.
We'll catch up with you soon, brother.
Talk to you later.
See ya.
Bye.
Good dude, Dean. Him and his wife donated. Thank you. Is that Halil or Hale Slayton?
What?
I thought it was Halil, like he had an Arabic name.
Just bought a ticket. Hell yeah.
So Dean and his wife, they donated. If you watched our camp out video from last year, or I guess the last camp, it was last year. Last year's camp out video. Dean and his wife, who'd been to camp outs before, drove down and donated their 1989 Dodge camper van. In really beautiful shape, really good looking vehicle. and that they had been living in, right? And they donated it, and I got their whole story, which I hadn't heard before. His wife was diagnosed with this just insane, like muscular dystrophy type disease or something like that, some kind of nerve thing.
It was a nerve disorder.
Yeah, where her body was they just basically told her she was going to die. Mm-hmm. And they told her she was going to die because she couldn't afford the medicine. The medicine was something insane, like $20,000 a treatment or something like that, right?
Way more than that.
And so I'm just sitting there, she's telling this story and how it made her feel, and she's crying. And she's fine now, right? Because she gets the medicine.
Lost everything.
Lost everything, dude. She had a house on the beach in California. She had a business. Like, she was, I wouldn't say wealthy, but she was doing damn good.
Yeah, well, like, she couldn't even take care of her own children and stuff. Like,
lost everything, dude. Lost her house, lost her business, because she was just basically was in a wheelchair, was almost paralyzed. And they told her, like, hey, you're just going to die. You're just going to die. Say your goodbyes. And she said the feeling that it gave her, knowing that the medicine that could allow her to live, and she's still alive and living a normal life now, the medicine that could allow her to live was in the building. That's what killed me, too. And she's just sitting there, like, knowing that I'm sitting there, and the doctors are like, make your peace, say your goodbyes. Like, there's really nothing we can do. And the medicine that could cure her is literally in the same fucking building that she's in. Like, it's like 2 floors down. And they're like, nah, you can't have it. I'm like, you're flabbergasted. You're like, this can't be real. Because you hear about it, of course, you hear horror stories. But to have somebody telling you that to your face, I'm like, oh my God, dude. I was just blown away, man. So she got someone to take her to Mexico. And got the treatments in Mexico. And in Mexico, the treatments are like $1,000. So she had lost everything. She bought a van with the last of her money and lived in the van. And she said she just cried herself to sleep because she goes, I can't believe I've gone from a house on the beach in California, owning my own business, having my kids, being like on top of the world, having everything. And now I literally live in a van in Mexico.
And she said she got her treatment that day when she went to Mexico. Like, she went into the hospital and got the treatment that day. There was no waiting.
Anyway, so what the awesome part about that story is that she embraced living in her van. And so she's not a lot of people are like, I want to live in a van. I want to seek out, I want to do van life. Oh, what's up, Neo Dutch? He's Australian as well.
Mm-hmm. I believe it when I see it.
She embraced living in her van and just fell in love with the lifestyle. And we're talking about, she was a yuppie. She was a yuppie from California. She
is a very pretty blonde lady. And she said that she lived on the beach in San Diego. And I was like,
she had money.
I was like, okay, you had money. Like,
yeah. And
you say you have money without saying you have money.
Right. If you live on the beach in San Diego, like, you're doing good, right? And a house, not like a condo. She owned a house. So she was doing good. Lost everything. Crying in a van. Embraced the van lifestyle and just moving around because she had to live in the van because she was living in her vehicle and driving to Mexico for her treatments to stay alive. Never thought about motorcycles in her life. Ends up meeting a biker who's Dean, who I just called, on van life forums. They meet up, they fall in love, never been on the back of a motorcycle in her life, starts riding on the back of his motorcycle, they fall in love, he moves into the van. They're still together today. This was years afterwards. And I think it's just such a cool story, like, it's so inspirational, you know? And so they lived in that van for a long time, for a couple years. And then they were upgrading because they're both doing well again. You know, they're both back on their feet, doing well together. Like he was just saying, she just took a job, a remote, probably some sort of data processing, I don't know what she's doing, kind of job for an oil field. And they upgraded their van. I think I don't know if they got a camper or a different van. I didn't ask what they got, but they upgraded what they had. And so they were talking about what to do with the old camper van, which is just a Class B Dodge. When it's a Winnebago. So it's a Class B Dodge Winnebago, 1989. And so since they had been to the Forgotten Angels thing before, they decided to donate it to Forgotten Angels instead of selling it. I just thought, because they were like, they wanted to pay it forward because they had received so much charity and so much help along the way that they felt like she couldn't bear to sell it. So what she wanted to do is just pay it forward. This place where she rediscovered herself, where she learned how to be alive again, where she went from thinking that she was certainly going to die, she went to thinking that she could had a whole nother life of rebirth. You know, how do you put a price tag on something like that? So they decided to donate it. Just such a cool story, you know. Really, I'm so honored that I got to meet people like that. Shay cried, by the way.
Yeah, it was a touching story.
Yeah, very touching. It was touching. Forgotten Angels. That's a question for Forgotten Angels.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's not my van. I'd like to have it. It's fucking awesome. Want it. But it's not my van. It belongs to Forgotten Angels. I keep wondering if that sound from outside is going to show up on the...
Yeah, okay, so, guys, can you hear our neighbors?
They just turned it up.
Shh, shh. It's not coming up on the
sound
bars.
I don't see
it's
it
not coming
up
on the audio bars.
Good. That's a good thing. I can hear it over my earphones.
I can hear it over my earphones, too.
Yeah, the neighbors are wiling out.
Yeah, they're like... I mean, their music's good, though.
Yeah. We live across the street from a trap house.
It's a trap home.
Fair enough.
God.
Yeah. They're... It's still not coming up. I can't believe you guys can't hear that.
I can't believe you guys can't hear that either. That's so crazy.
Yeah, they're fucking rolling out, dude. Someone just made a sale. They're celebrating. Anyway, so just talking about charity, talk about giving. Obviously, they sacrificed something to give that van to Forgotten Angels. Every charitable act should be done through sacrifice. It shouldn't just be done because, oh, I have extra and I don't care about it. Don't think about it like that. I know that for some people it's easier to think about it like that. Like, I don't even care about this money. It's just lying around. I want you to think about what you're sacrificing in order to help somebody else. You should. You, as someone who's choosing to sacrifice something, deserve that. You should deserve to think about what you are giving up and it could be something so simple. It could be, I'm taking my lunch from home today instead of eating my lunch out. That's a sacrifice. You should think about that. And I want you to, before you buy a ticket, and please do buy a ticket if you can, but I want you to think about what you are personally sacrificing before you do it. Because if you're going to donate to charity and you're going to help somebody who has less than you, you should think about what you're giving up that you have extra, that you don't need, for somebody who doesn't have enough. Don't sell yourself short, because nothing's extra. There's always a price, you know? Even if you're a millionaire, you know, that $20 you give up, even if you got $1 million, that $20 you give up is still a fucking meal out. So don't think about it like it's not that. You should think about that. They have to hear that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I see it on there now. Jeff just asked what Forgotten Angels is.
Jeff, you must be new here.
I mean, I'm not trying to shame Jeff for being new. You can be new. You can ask what it is. Forgotten Angels benefits a young... Ostensibly, the mission statement is it builds tiny homes for people who have aged out of the foster care system, but it does so much more than that. And there's so many people who are just homeless. But this raffle is not actually for Forgotten Angels. This raffle is benefiting people who have lost everything during the hurricanes that hit Florida. So I just want to make that clear. I don't want to be like, if you're trying to donate to Forgotten Angels, you can donate directly to Forgotten Angels. This one is for people who have lost everything during the hurricane specifically. So this is going to the communities that were affected by last year's hurricanes here in Florida. I just want to make that clear. I'm not trying to trick anybody into doing.
Yeah, they are different charities.
Yeah. We've had Dave and Cindy's support on this.
Yeah.
Trust me, we've had plenty of support from them on this. So it's not like it's not conflicting interest. There's no such thing as conflicting interest when it comes to charity.
Yeah, we're just helping our community.
Be clear. No, you're fine, Jeff. You're fine, bud. Thank you, Bert. I appreciate you. How can you not hear the whole floor is vibrating?
Oh, what do you mean? Everyone hears it.
Oh, does everyone hear it now?
Yeah, they hear it. No,
right.
they've been hearing it.
Also, like, pick a song. This motherfucker is like playing 30 seconds of a song and skipping to the next one. That's because they're fucking smoking that wacky crack, dude. I mean, I don't know if it's crack, what they sell.
I don't know. It'd be smelling really weird outside the house sometimes.
Yeah. It's not. It could be most trap houses. Crack is like so 90s,
Trap home.
dude. Trap home. Most trap homes sell heroin.
I don't know.
I don't know. It could be meth. Anyway, they
Who's
wilding out now.
Is the car outside at least cool? No.
No. Yeah, sometimes cool cars be buying drugs.
Yeah. Well, sometimes, they have that cool, what's the one with the long back?
El Camino.
Yeah, the El Camino's been outside a lot lately.
Yeah. Anyway. As I was saying, sure it's got fentanyl in it, You can do something good, man. $20 makes a difference. It's made a difference for me many times in my life. Gosh, man. Do you remember being younger? And I'm so thankful. Well, for you, recently, $20 would have made a difference. For me, I would have to look back farther to remember when $20 made... $20 is $20, dude. Always. $20 bill, I'm like, $20 bill.
What the hell is a trap home? A trap home is instead of like you're cooking in the kitchen, but you're also like cooking in the kitchen, Like you're also baking in the kitchen.
Yeah, they got kids.
Yeah, like there's children living there.
Yeah.
And it's a home.
Yeah.
Like
No. Like auntie and uncle are out on the porch yelling at people.
There's music playing outside.
A lot of arguments.
But I bet you they've got friends over. Like it's not just because they're playing music. Like,
yeah, tourback's got it. Drug dealers got to put food on the table too.
Yeah.
I never know. It's so hard to tell when they're having a insane argument that's about to be devolve into gunshots or when they're just talking. It's a very fine line sometimes.
I don't know.
Because I'll hear and I'm just like, yo, fucking shit's about to go down. I'll go out. I'm like, oh, wait, they're just like having a conversation. That's fucking true. It's always on Saturdays, too. Mm-hmm. Saturdays, we fucking do a live stream Saturday at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Y'all be like, call the cops. What's happening outside? But I was like, nah, man, they're just fucking partying.
Never call the cops.
Anyway. You couldn't tell we don't live in the best neighborhood. It's not the worst neighborhood either.
Yeah.
You have to kind of split the difference here in Tampa.
Yeah, what can you do? Rent's expensive.
Yeah, Foxglove's nose. Our house looks great from the inside.
Yeah.
If you only look at it from the backyard, it looks awesome. I've lived in worse places. I lived in College Hill for a couple years.
Some people don't even have a home right now.
Some people don't even have a home, man. That is true.
They're having to stay in hotels because the hurricane took their home.
I can't imagine, dude. It was so close to being us, too. I did that video, if you guys remember, where I rode around and talked about the hurricane before it hit. Went and checked out Home Depot to see if anyone was buying up a bunch of shit. And all the water went out of the river, which is for us is...
Yeah, that's normal.
Yeah,
I mean, it's happened to us
during
multiple
hurricanes,
times.
but it was actually a reverse storm surge for us. So it took the water, even more water out when it came in because of the way it was rotating. So if it had hit above us, we probably would have gotten flooding. because of the rotation of the
Yeah.
hurricane. It's just the way it sends the water. And Tampa, most of Florida is just like, there's some, like Orlando is, also like Orlando has a lot of water around it too. Florida is just, it's, imagine carpet that's wet. And you're like, you
And
look
have
at
your
it,
socks on.
you're like, it's dry. And then you step on it when
With your
when your
socks.
foot first hits it, you're like, it's dry.
Ugh.
Then you put a little more pressure, you're like, is it wet? And then a little more pressure, you're like, no, it's wet.
Soggy.
That's what Florida is soggy.
Soggy.
The whole state
It's soggy.
is soggy. You can literally, if I dug a hole in the backyard, it would probably be about, if I got like 2 feet down, the hole would start filling with water. We live in the swamp, except it's not the swamp because they drained all the water out of it and put dirt on top of it. But trust me, if they stopped pumping water out of where we live, it would be the swamp very quickly.
Rats, it depends on what we're raffling. So if you're talking about Forgotten Angels raffle, the money would go to Forgotten Angels. The Birth Salute to America Foundation, that the money is going to go there for their
Nintendo
hurricane.
fanboy says, tell them to look at my message so I can stop posting it. What are you posting? I am looking at the message. Had he posted before?
Sorry?
Nintendo fanboy, did he say something before?
Help me out, everyone. Tell them to. I didn't see anything
So I can
else
stop
he said.
posting it.
I didn't see anything else he said. Sorry.
We have
Nintendo.
stopped the live stream. What do you
Yeah, what
need
do
to
you-
ask? I am paying attention. I'm not stopping the
Yeah,
live
we
stream,
don't.
but
We don't ever see the money.
I don't ever ignore
the money goes
anybody
directly.
on purpose.
The money goes directly to the charity.
Yeah, I don't
we
touch
act-
any of the money.
We don't touch anything.
Yeah.
All we're doing is talking about it because we think it's a good cause and we want to support our community.
What's that noise?
It's Arthur.
Oh.
Is Arthur on his scratching post?
Nintendo fanboy, what do you want to ask? I'm waiting. No pressure.
No pressure.
Go back
Rats.
up. What did he say? Did he say it somewhere
Also,
else?
rats. Like I said, the money with Forgotten Angels, it goes to Forgotten Angels to help support the boys. And
He's posting, man. We're like, oh, wait.
I'm.
We'll see
not
my
giving them
messages
a sure.
eventually. Okay.
Okay. Scrolling up, scrolling up, scrolling up.
Don't go too fast. What is the message, dude?
Does anyone know?
Nintendo fanboy.
Yeah,
we are here.
My couch moved because
We're
there was a
waiting.
dog on it.
I'm dying, dude.
I
Like,
know,
what
I
did you
really
want to
wanna
ask,
know.
dude?
Well, there could be a delay.
There's a small delay, but we've been talking about it for a minute
Yeah.
now. All right, I gotta use the bathroom.
Okay. I know he could be a troll. He could be a troll, but I did see him say something in the chat back there, so I'll scroll back for a second. You've got my attention. I don't like to leave people on red if they're like really wanting to know something, because what if he's asking something like Rats is asking, like, you know, what do you do with the charity money? Because like he's saying, don't you guys think it's important to know what and where the money actually goes when it gets to the charity? Yeah, I do think that's important. So, like, it's which charity are you specifically talking about when you're asking? The other day, to answer the question from the other day when I asked if I can share your YouTube. Yeah, you can share our YouTube. Like, what do you mean?
Did you say what he wanted?
Yeah, he wants to share your YouTube.
What? What do you mean? Yeah, go ahead, dude. There's a share button right there.
Yeah. It would help because
Share the raffle, dude.
We're promoting the raffle.
Share the raffle, man.
Okay,
Don't
so
share my YouTube.
Rats would like to know specifically with Forgotten Angels, how the money is spent because he's a little confused.
How it's spent?
Yeah.
I don't fucking know, dude. I don't spend the money. Ask David.
David's phone number is actually listed on Google.
Yeah,
and
call him.
You could call him and just be like, "Hey, I'm Rats, and I'm a fan of Shade Tree Surgeon's channel, and I am curious about how the proceeds of the raffle."
The answer is going to be complicated.
It's a complicated answer, but
because they do everything.
I couldn't give you a specific answer, but I know that it's being used to help the boys, and I trust. I
see all sorts of different ways that it's spent. Sometimes they spend it. They'll do it like. So moving a young man into the property is very expensive. A lot of times they have priors, they have court things that have to be settled. There's lawyers that they have to get. They spend money getting people their driver's license. They spend money getting people car insurance. They spend money getting like a lot of it's getting rid of prior
there's like
offenses.
So much that goes into it.
Yeah, I messaged you the other day on your business website. On YouTube doesn't have a messenger system. Nintendo, fanboy, I love you, brother. I'm sorry, but we are on a different mission right now, my man. I'm sorry, bud. I love you, but we're on a different mission right now, man. We're trying to raise some money for charity. So Jaybird says Rats has no interest in donating to Forgotten Angels.
That's okay.
Yeah.
You don't have to
666 TY is in here. He always gives me a hard time, man. He's always like giving me a hard time, saying I'm like building a cult or something. I don't know what his issue is, man. It's really wild. He's like always jumping on the thing. And I'm like, man, just come down here and you can meet me in person. You can come to the camp out. You'll be welcomed with open arms. And he was like, Florida's a shithole. I'm like, well, then don't fucking come then. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. Like, I don't know, man. Hey, listen, 666 KTY, you would be welcomed with open arms. Nobody will give you a hard time. You can come down and party with us. You're more than welcome at the camp out. I will personally give you a hug.
Come to our cult. Come to our cult.
I'm just like, I don't know. What else can I tell you? You know, he just seems like very angry at some of the things I do. And I'm just like, I really don't know what to do for you here, man.
We're a really fun cult.
You know? It's fun, dude.
And we
have a good time.
Yeah, we won't make you drink the Kool-Aid either.
You don't have to drink the Kool-Aid if you don't want to.
You don't have to drink the Kool-Aid.
But you can, dude. You can. That's what I don't understand sometimes, that I'm just like, people are so angry about stuff and they always comment, and I read every comment, so I see it.
Yeah, that's why if you say something that is
man,
like,
I'll give you an answer. If
you say something in the chat and we don't notice, just say it again.
Yeah.
And if we don't notice, just say something like, "Hey, I'm trying to get your attention." Just like Nintendo did, and then we'll go back and we'll be like, "Oh, okay, what? We don't want to overlook you." It's just the chat moves fast, and YouTube, unlike Twitch, does not let you make the text bigger.
Yeah, sometimes I can't. But I'm saying, but I'm watching.
But we're watching the chat as diligently as we can.
Yeah, with 666 KTY, I'm like, dude, you can come down. I don't know. Man, you don't have to be upset, man. You can come down and have a good time. He's really on like these. He says
he's not angry. I troll YouTubers to get a rise out of them.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Well, stop, man. I'm not a bad person. Why do that to someone else, motherfucker?
Yeah, right?
Why are you doing that to me? I'm a nice guy. Fuck you, man. No, I don't want to. No, you won't get blocked, Nintendo. 666 KTY. Stop then, motherfucker. Like, I'm not a bad person.
Rats. Where are all these kids that are getting this so-called help? Bro, watch one of our YouTube videos.
Wait, who said that?
Rats.
Is he really just saying we're fucking faking? Come down, dude.
Literally come to the camp out. Call David.
Where are these kids? Literally on the Forgotten Angels property, which is public information. Yeah. You can go there.
Yeah,
dude.
if you go...
The chat is literally full of people who have been there.
And met the boys. And the boys have, like, been in the videos, too. Those so-called boys.
So-called boys? Right, you're literally in a chat full of dozens of people who I've met in person multiple times who have slept in a tent at the Forgotten trolling. Angels. I know, but I'm like, stop. Why are you trolling me? We're trying to raise money. Like, troll some motherfucker who's playing Minecraft or something, man. Like, what the fuck, dude? What did I do?
Yeah, code enforcement is doing an investigation on us, but it's because people are literally trying to get like them kicked out of the neighborhood because they don't want any more Forgotten Angels in the neighborhood.
Yeah, the code enforcement thing was
like,
some
are you
neighbors
serious?
who said they don't want, because they were worried about young men because they're 18 years old who have records that they think that's going to, because they're worried about their property value. I'm like, yeah, they're trying to help people. You don't need to pump the brakes on this
so
shit.
C-Glock.
That's what it is, dude.
C-Glock.
You motherfuckers got like half the story and they're trying to do an expose with some shit they typed into Google. Everyone can use Google, motherfucker.
Yeah, the real story is the neighbors are being shitty about their fucking land value.
Oh, wait, no, Rats is insane. He says the videos are scripted. Why don't you come down and bust us? Okay, buddy.
Then? Bust us out, dude.
Come down, dude.
Bust him out. Come on.
Yeah, come down. Literally come down. Again, just like 666, you'll be welcomed with open arms. You will be welcomed with open arms. David will give you a personal tour.
Yeah, I know it's recently, see? You think these neighbors stop?
Rat says, I've donated money and came to every other bike rally.
Who?
Rats. I'm like, no, you haven't, dude. Then you would, haven't. If you had, you would know. You're a liar.
Then you're a liar. Because you would have met a boy.
You would have met them there.
These so-called boys at the property, you would have seen them.
Their houses are there, dude. Like, they're literally all around the property. People have their tents pitched next to them. Liar. You could not have met them. You're a liar, dude.
You're a liar.
Wow, lying-ass motherfucker, dude. Saying you've been to a camp out? You lying, dude.
Liar.
Liar, dude. Liar. You calling us a liar? You're a liar.
You're a liar. Liar. I won't stand for liars. Dude. You get us all riled up.
Well, I'm just
wild and riled.
You can say 66KTY.
You guys don't have good enough weed for down there for me to make the drive.
You got
Florida's a shithole. You guys don't have good enough weed.
Yeah, no, we got way better weed than you think, dude. Anyway. Rats. 666.
You think I don't have good weed? So, look at my fucking eyes right now. You look how open my eye holes are. You think we don't got good weed?
Yeah, 66KTY. I'll give a pass.
I ride a soft tail.
No,
Deuce.
I think that we always go back and forth in the comments, but I think that he is actually probably a good person.
Okay.
I do. He's just one of those guys that always like talk shit in the comments, and I always respond to him, but I've never blocked him because I don't think he's a bad person. Right? Just some people like to talk shit. But I'm also just like, come on, dude. Like, you obviously watch the videos. You know I'm not a fucking piece of shit. Like, give me a break. Sometimes, like, ease up every once in a while, motherfucker. But I've never blocked him because I think he's a good person. He just fucking talks shit, whatever. Rats, I'm like, Rat's just a fucking liar, dude.
Yeah,
said he went to a camp out. You ain't been to no motherfucking camp out. 66KTY didn't say he'd been to no camp out. See, he fucking won, dude. There can only be one troll, and 666KTY won. Rats just got voted off the island. There's only room for one troll, and KTY won. Sorry, bud. You know why?
Do a video on the inside of the boys' main house. Do you want me to go and ask them to clean the room first? I don't think like. Are you serious?
Who asked that?
C says we need to video the inside of a boy's house.
Why? That's their home,
That's their home, dude.
Plus, it's like 200 square feet, dude. They live in tiny houses. What do you mean main house?
You could just come to the property and like.
You could come to the property and ask. You can ask one of them, dude. But I'm not trying to fucking film inside their house. Their inside of their house has everything from where they cook their food to where they store their laundry to where they sleep to where they watch TV. It's studio. They share a bathroom because there's no bathrooms. They're tiny houses, dog.
Yeah.
Why am I so arguing about this?
Sorry, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm saying
there's only room for one. 666 won it.
Yeah.
Rats is voted off the island. We only
Rats
have room
is voted
for,
off the island.
We only have room for one troll.
And Sea Glock, you just don't know what you're talking about.
I'll be right back. I need more beer.
Okay, bye. Yeah, the address is on Google. And David's phone number is on Google. If you call him right now, it's 6:25 here in Tampa, so he'd probably answer for you. What are you talking about, Sea Glock? Dude, what are you talking about? We don't block people, but like you
Well,
have
nobody's been blocked.
no idea what you're talking about.
Who said what?
You live by here? Try me, show up, dude.
Who said that?
Sea Glock. Not to our house, but like to
Try
Forgotten
me?
Angels.
Try what? Go ahead then. We all live here. We're in the videos, dude.
Like we all live by here.
What are we trying, though? What was the try me for? Is he like, try me like I'm going to beat you up or something?
I don't know, dude. He's telling me.
Be quiet now?
No. He wants me to, like, you're on my live stream. You want me to be quiet now? You go. I'm not leaving. You
Whatever,
leave.
dude. Show up to the camp out, man. You'll be welcome. Again,
Oh,
you'll be
busted
welcome.
nucks.
You'll be welcome
go.
with he's right though. 666
Yeah.
KTY is the only sanctioned and official troll, man. We've only got room for one.
There's only room for one troll
He won.
here, dude.
Sorry, bud. And anyway, you're welcome to the camp out. Come.
You're
You'll
still
be
welcome
with
at the
open
camp.
arms.
Yeah, Sea Glock, you're welcome at the camp out anytime.
Yeah. Anyway, camp out is March 18th, 3604 Little Stearns Road. Please come, hang out, have a good time. It's not hard to find. It will cost you $0. You can come. We'll give you beer and food the entire time.
Have I ever used a cannabis hardware flower pot? No, it's not legal to grow in Florida.
Who said he lives on the property?
Huh?
Sea Glock said he lived on the property?
He says he lives near the property.
Oh. Yeah, so he lives near the property. Then go. I'm just like, go
Go
fucking
then.
see then. Say what's up, dude.
No,
You can literally, like, David will walk out of his house and shake your hand. Like, what are you talking about? The uncomfortable truth about who you guys are helping. Rats, have you ever been there?
About who you guys are helping.
Anyway, I'm done with this guy.
I'm not.
Unless you're gonna
mad.
come hang out, like, I'm done with this shit.
Yeah.
There's people here who hang out all the time. Anyway, so right now we're helping out Bert's, and you could win a fishing trip. And flabbergasted. It always it blows my mind for people who are just like have never been to it or never seen it when we're so open about it.
Yeah.
Like there are plenty of people who do charities and do raffles and do all this stuff who you can't contact, who you can't see, you can't go and see. I'm just like, go fuck with those guys, dude. We're easy to find out. So it's like you're literally just making something up because you haven't been there. So you can come. Come to the camp. If you live right down the street, come, dude. It's not like we're going to be looking out for you like, you motherfucker, we're going to get you. Like, nah, man. You can come drink the free beer and hang out. And you can see exactly what we're about. It's up to you, man.
Sorry, man. Well, it's like, guys, we have to address it because if it was you who had any sort of question about Forgotten Angels and the, like, how legitimate it was, we want to, you know, make sure we give that the attention it deserves and being like, yes, like if you have a question and you think this is fake, we'll tell you it is real.
Yeah, I feel like it should be addressed because if it's a legitimate concern, then I should address it. You know, I should say like, yeah, here's what's up. But then it obviously becomes not legitimate because they've never been there. They've never done any of their own research other than making some stuff up. So I'm just like, whatever, dude. You're obviously just trolling. Like, I don't know what to tell you. And only KTY control. Nintendo fanboy, yes, you can share. I don't think you kill cats. You can share it, man. I appreciate you. I do. I appreciate you. You can share. I don't think you kill cats. I don't know. If I said that, I don't know why I did.
If I did, think you said that.
It was a joke if I said it, I promise. Like, I've never accused somebody of killing cats without having, like, seen them kill a cat.
Get the greasy piggy.
I promised. Dude.
Oh, my goodness.
Anyway.
See, Glock, you didn't get blocked. You got timed out for 300 seconds.
300 seconds.
And you couldn't even wait.
You can't wait 300 seconds? Come on, man.
You didn't get blocked. You got timed out for 300 seconds so we can move on past this conversation.
Yeah, we're talking about some other shit.
So we can move on past this for some other shit. See, Glock, you are welcome to email me or call or, like, anything, but we're moving past this. We're not here to talk about this today.
You can call, you can email, you can contact us, you can arrange, if you want us both to be out there with you and David, we'll come meet you.
Yeah.
Like, fucking hit us up. But we can't sit here and talk about this the whole live stream. 300 Karen seconds. CC 666 KTY is the only official sanctioned troll, and everyone else has to go through him. So what I just want to get back on topic. What we were talking about today is we got to give it away eventually. We're at 6:30 right now. So, I think that we're going to give it about till at 7. We'll draw the next winner for the fishing trip. And so this is the last fishing trip that we're giving away. Both of the previous winners wanted off $20. I'm not trying to encourage.
I can't believe that.
I'm not trying to encourage you to only donate $20, but also I'm not trying to encourage you to donate at all. Like, if you can't afford to donate, don't do it if you can't afford it. If you can, do what you can, but I want you to think about your sacrifice before you do it. Don't just do it without thinking. I want you to think about what you're taking away from yourself before you do it. Otherwise, you're just doing what I asked you to do.
Fish. I love that. Garrett Farmer. The Vox Up. Someone is going fishing.
It is a cool fucking prize, man. I gotta say, dude, it's probably the. I mean, yes. I don't know, dude. I don't know if it's cooler than the truck.
Can everyone just drop a fish emoji in the chat right now, please? Okay, everyone.
It's cooler than the truck.
What you think? What's cooler than a truck?
I think that the truck and the lowrider was probably the coolest thing we've ever given away. But the fishing trip is pretty fucking dope.
I think the fishing trip might be the coolest thing we ever gave away. That lowrider ST.
The fishing trip was so fun though, and it was just like
so fun.
It's one of those things where the person who won the lowrider in the truck was like, is not active online. Like you know who's active online? Her son. Her son is a subscriber, and that's why she bought a ticket. Mm-hmm. So she doesn't. It's not like she's posting pictures. So it's just like, okay, I guess that someone won the truck. But like the fishing trip, we get to like do it. And like make a video about it. It's so much fun,
Well, isn't that fun?
It was so cool. And also it was so fun because Shay had never, she had been fishing maybe a couple times. She was very young. And so it was so fun for me to see somebody show her the joys of fishing in a way that was really nice. And it wasn't pushy and there was nothing expected. And all of a sudden she realizes like, you know what? When it comes to fishing, there is something left over in your brain, your caveman brain, that just gets a spike when you catch a fish. Anyone out here fish? Anyone watching fish?
Look at all these fishes in the chat right now.
Yeah, I bet a lot of you guys fish.
There's so many fishies in the chat. I love it. And then just an alligator from Julie Smith.
Julie Smith is like, here you go. I love Julie. She's great. She's in every freaking premiere. Matt
put a shark in the chat. I like that. Boats and Bros.
I just want to know how many of y'all fish. Because I'm like, I had fish all the time when I was younger, but I had not been fishing in a very long time.
So I did not expect to enjoy the fishing trip at all. Genuinely. I thought I was going to hate fishing. So I fully expected to go on all 3 of these fishing trips and just be like, yeah, I'm just going to hang out, film the video, enjoy, hanging out with the raffle winners, suntan, shoot the shit, and just enjoy myself. I don't need to fish. And then I got out there and everybody was like getting their poles ready. And I was like, it seems kind of stupid to say that I'm not going to do something that I've never tried. And I was like, I'm going to try. It's like, it's like not trying food.
Right.
Like
you have to try
You
it
have
once.
to try something once before you say you don't enjoy doing it. So I did it.
And
And
it
I was
only
like,
took
oh
once.
shit, that was pretty fun.
Yeah. And I really think
If it was any more gruesome, I don't think I would enjoy it. And I don't think I could do the live bait.
right,
you
which is
know?
fair. That's a
I
boundary.
like
You
the
don't have to cross.
the
That's a
peel and
boundary,
eat shrimps on the
Right, the
thing.
shrimp are already dead.
It's already
They're
kind of
frozen
weird.
shrimp.
Yeah.
So that's okay to have boundaries when you're fishing. Okay, so because that's not for everybody. Like you probably wouldn't want to clean the fish.
Oh God, no.
Right, that's okay. And for everyone out there, if you're trying to get someone into fishing, like don't make them fucking just like stab something to death the first time they're out. Like make it fun. Make it easy, make it accessible. And that's why I really appreciated that about the captains that took us out. And this was not like we don't have to say shit about them. This was just it was a charter. It was not like anything special. They didn't give us a deal. Like they were just fucking great. They made it really accessible. They made it okay. They gave her a way out. They were like, you can try it once, and if you don't like it, just lay down, put some sunscreen on, tan, have a good time. You didn't have to she didn't have to do anything. I was very impressed, man. And I just think that there's something inside you when you fish, some sort of caveman instinct, because we used to get all of our food out of the ocean. That there's just something like the same thing that makes you jump when you see a spider. The same thing that makes you wary when you see a snake. This leftover hindbrained instinct that when you feel something under the water on the end of a line, you get this like, I'm supposed to be doing this. Like, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. This is how I get my food. Because fishing is just the oldest, besides stabbing something with a sharp stick or smashing it with a rock, is the oldest way we've ever fed ourselves. Like, it is literally in our DNA. I think. Anyway.
Nah, dude, that's my uncle.
Anyway. So, 7 o'clock, we'll draw another winner. We're going to call him. That Gunner comes here and just goes, Josh like fish. If you didn't know, Bert's Harley Davidson, that account, that's Gunner.
That's Gunner, dude.
That was funny. I do like fish, man. I love to eat fish. I feel good when I eat fish. And that was the other cool part, too. So Bert just set it up because, and again, Bert took all this money out of his own pocket. He didn't take it. It doesn't come out of the raffle money. Bert just paid for the fishing trip, and then because Bert's like so over the top and he wanted to make it cool, he got a fucking limousine.
A stretch limo.
We just like literally were all like covered in fish guts and sweaty, and we've been on the boat fishing
like
all day.
All day,
just smelling like fucking fish guts and salt water. And Bert's like, here's the stretch limousine to take us to... I'm just like, Jesus Christ. But it was fucking cool.
It was awesome.
We got in there, and then we took all the fish we caught, and then the chef at OCC Roadhouse cooked all the fish we caught, which I don't know if that's a normal thing that you can do. I
think it is.
I don't know. But when Bert asks, like, it's gonna happen. So Bert just walked in there with a bunch of dead fish and was like, make this food. Make this from an animal to food. And then about 30 minutes later and a few beers, it came out and we had it blackened, we had it grilled, and we had it fried. And it was hogfish, porgies, and I think it was one other fish. I forget what it was. Mainly that we caught. Because snapper, we didn't have any snapper. We caught some, but they were out of season. It was pretty wild, dude. No Ardberg. We probably could have got it though. Bert's a whiskey guy. Peacock bass, my man. Bert is a really, really unique dude, man. He's just so over the top sometimes, but just like the best guy out, man. There's a lot of, Loose Juice is right. There's a lot of places that will cook your fish that do like you bring in your catch and cook it. I don't know. No, we didn't keep any. We caught a bunch of grouper, but we didn't keep any because they were all undersized. And
Paul, what the fuck?
Where I must have missed that one. You push me in and hold me under till the bubble stopped. I don't know. Maybe if I was on a sick one, dude. If I was drunk.
Yeah, right.
You know, just want to have a little bit of fun. No. 66 KTY is the only officially sanctioned troll, man. He's got it, dude. If you want to be a troll, too fucking bad, dude. Spot's taken.
Too bad.
Seat's taken. No, we didn't catch any flounder. We caught a remora. That was cool.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. And 2 sharks, almost.
2 sharks.
2 almost sharks.
We pulled them up to the surface anyway. We caught a couple sharks, remora, hogfish, porgies. We caught a lot of grouper. We caught several grouper, red snapper. Gosh, what else? There was another weird fish that got pulled up, and I can't remember what it was. Oh yeah, the lizard fish, but those aren't anything special. You catch them off the pier all the time. Anyway, it was really cool, man. You literally could not stop pulling it up. There's just captains who know where to go, man. So they just went out there, and it was like as soon as your bait hit the bottom, you're pulling up a fucking fish. It was wild, dude.
Yeah, I pulled up a half a fish.
Yeah, Shay got hit with a shark on the way up. And it was wild. That happened to Bert, too. Mm-hmm. And so that does happen, man. They're like, it's wild. It was really wild to see how much life is out there because you're on the water and it just looks like a desert because the top is just glass. You know, it's just this bubble. You're like, okay, the top is just this blue thing that stretches all around me. But there's so much life down there. And let me tell you what, shit changes as soon as you're hurt. That's what they told me. They're like, yo, as soon as you're in distress, something's gonna eat you. The captains were going, literally, there's so many sharks out there. Sharks are fucking everywhere. He just pointed to a boat that was, I don't know, maybe like 1,000 yards away. And he goes like, you couldn't swim to that boat without getting hit by a shark. Not a chance. Their sharks are everywhere. There's so many of them. We just happened to catch 2 big ones. Because not all of them are big. Some are small, you know. We just happened to hook 2 that were like over 450 pounds. Like nutso fucking gigantic shark. Or 3, I guess. With the one that hit Bert. Yeah.
It's the luck of the fishing trip, man.
And it's crazy.
I can feel it. Whoever's probably going to win this fishing trip will probably win off of 1 ticket too. Maybe they won't.
Yeah,
who knows? Who's to say?
I have no idea. Whoever it is, we're calling them in 16 minutes.
Yeah, so if you guys ever get a notification or some sort of like telegram or something from someone saying they're us and that you won something, it's fake. And it's only real if we personally call you on the phone. Like, it'll be my personal phone number calling you to be like, hey, you won a raffle. If it's through Telegram or through an email or anything, a comment, it's fake. If you win, you too can be eaten by a shark. Yes. I was there. Sharks got really, really close. If you saw in the video, I had never seen a shark that close. It was very, very spooky. Yeah, those Telegram accounts are bullshit. It's a bummer. Yes, you still have time. That's what she said. You still have time. Here, let me post the link.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Is anybody still watching?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Hell yeah. Howdy.
It is not boba. It's just coffee.
I had later 666.
Supper time. Troll you later. Love that.
I knew it, man. I had a feeling that he was actually a good dude.
No, he's a good sport.
Yeah, he's a good sport,
Good
man.
sport.
Good dude. That's why you should always give people a chance. That's why when people are like, oh, why are you, like they call it feeding the trolls, why are you talking to them? I'm like, because a lot of people they literally, if you just talk to them for a little while,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? If you just talk to somebody for a little while, they're not bad. I give everybody the benefit of the doubt. For a little while. I'll fuck with you back. If you're saying some shitty stuff, I'm gonna fuck with you back. Like, don't expect that I'm just gonna, like, fucking be like, what are you thinking about? Let me be your friend. Like, I'm gonna talk some shit back, but, you know, I'll still fucking leave the door open. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people who watch the channel who've started out like that. You just gotta leave the door open, man. Everyone's a human being, dude, and you gotta give human beings the benefit of the doubt. Because everyone's fighting their own personal fucking battle, dude. Everyone lives in their own personal hell. Dude, the shit that regular people who you walk by on the street have to go through every single fucking day that you have no idea about is insane, dude. Mm-hmm. How would I know really what someone's like? Because people will say that a lot. They're like, oh, they're just like a loser living in their mom's basement. And maybe even I'll say that sometimes. But that's not true, dude. We don't know. You don't know what somebody's going through. So, I don't know. I just try to leave a little bit of room for someone else to exist and have their flaws, because I certainly have mine. They are many and varied. In fact, if it was a competition, I'm winning for the most flaws.
Dark Elf Assassin, that is a good question. Anna's question for...
How long do you have to use it? I don't know. Forever.
Forever. I don't live forever.
I'm just going to say forever, because I just hope whoever does win the last one, like, does it in a normal amount of time.
Yes, please do it in a normal amount of time.
So, I'm going to roll the dice on that one, so forever. Whenever you want.
You could bring an RV to the camp out, but there's not really any power hookups.
Oh! Big Nasty bought your bike.
What?
Big Nasty says, Shade, thanks for recommending Bert's. I bought an El Diablo from Jenna today, traded in my dyno.
No! Dude, that bike was so cool.
She was never going to get it.
I was never going to buy it, Big Nasty. I could never afford it. But oh my God, I saw it in there and I was like, that is the coolest looking fucking bike.
Dude, I can't believe they even got one. They only made a fucking like 600 of them. Good for you, man. You got a badass bike.
Such a cool
I
bike.
looked at it. I was like, I don't know. Maybe we could look into financing or something.
No, we could never afford that bike, dude. Especially not right now.
Good for you. You got an awesome bike. I'm sure. So I'm sure, Big Nasty, I bet you bust your ass and you work hard to have what you have.
Yeah,
good for
dude.
you.
Good
you
for
fucking
you.
earned
Hats
it.
off.
I always want to say that because when I say some shit like, oh, I could never afford that, I feel like I'm calling someone else rich. No, I'm not. What I'm saying is, Big Nasty, I bet you bust your ass, you work hard, and now you have a really nice bike. Congratulations. I'm happy for you. Don't hate on motherfuckers just because they worked hard and got something. You know what I mean? Whenever I see a dude driving down the street in a Ferrari, I'm never like, oh, that fucking rich dickhead. I'm like, you know what? Good for you, dude.
Yeah, I'm like, you did it, dude.
Good for you, man. You did it. Because owning a Ferrari is nuts, right? It's like a $300,000 car. Like, I bet you busted your fucking ass to get that car. And if they didn't, then, like, whatever, dude. I'm not going to think about it. But I bet there's more people in Ferraris who worked hard for it than there are people who just, like, didn't have to work for it. You know? You got to want something like that. So good for you, Big Nasty. It's no 1986 FXR, but it's a pretty nice bike.
Oh, my God.
What'd you get, Toxicarius? Doc Sicarius is a good dude too, man. He's always hanging out.
Yeah, Forgotten Angels isn't the cleanest place. They're trying their best, though.
Yeah.
C-Block, you know?
There's a lot of leaves on the ground.
Yeah.
Go ahead, prove it. I love that.
Prove it, dude.
He's like, prove it. I'm like, all right, dude. Fucking knock yourself out. I guess it's like the nice part about knowing that you're above board, like knowing that everything's like right, is just being like, knock yourself out, man. Like,
yeah, code enforcement's been there, dude.
And that would be like the most ridiculous thing to get them on anyway. Like code enforcement, like what, a fucking house is like an inch off or something, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh wow, yeah, that's really dirty, evil even.
I know.
Code enforcement is the coward's weapon.
Can you believe that these kids have to live in these conditions?
2019 Fat Bob 114. Good for you, man. That's fucking awesome. The vomit comment's coming, man.
Juan.
Shelby's working on it.
Juan.
Thank you, Juan.
Thank you, Juan.
Did you only buy Juan?
Ha!
I bet he's never heard that joke before.
I'm sure he hasn't.
Do we still have beer left over from her 2 wheels visiting?
Oh, yeah.
The vomit comment will be back when it's back. Here's the thing. So, Shelby's working on it. Also, stuff costs money.
Yeah.
And Shayleesi and I just spent $4,000 on T-shirts. Not to sell, to give away to people who bought over $100 worth of raffle tickets on the last raffle.
That's how much they cost?
That was $4,000. We've been saving up for it. It took a long time because it cost that much. But it's fine. That was our donation to Forgotten Angels. Yeah. So that was not money that got taken out of the raffle. It's the You Meet the Worst People in a Honda t-shirt. They're literally, I just got the invoice. We can pick them up tomorrow morning.
Yep, we're picking them up tomorrow. So if you guys got that email, then you're going to get your shirt.
Yep. We're picking them up tomorrow morning. They'll be sent out by Monday. No, I don't live on the property, C-Glock. Go ahead. Ran off extension cords. Whatever you think, bud. Go ahead. You guys do not live on the property, though. No, I don't.
No, I don't. We never said we did.
I never said I did, dipshit. Not saying Yarval, but be aware what's in motion. Okay. Whatever you say, Chief.
All right, Chief.
I'm like, what are you looking for, dude?
Do you want these, like, what do you want from these kids?
What do you want from me, dude? I'm trying to help out a charity that's helping people. Like,
yeah,
okay.
That's like helping kids not be on the streets.
Like,
have you heard of a thing called youth homelessness?
Yeah, I'm just like, I just don't know what he's like, you did this. I'm like, no, man, I'm just helping charities, man. Like, I don't know. I don't know what you want.
I don't know.
For us to be aware of it? Like, okay.
Right,
gotcha.
Dude. I've been there.
Like, cool. I'm not like people are like, you're feeding the trolls. I'm just confused.
I know. It's just, I'm really confused.
I'm like, what do you want?
What do you want?
From me?
This is what he wants, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
Attention?
Talking about it, yeah. Anyway, we're pulling a winner for the fishing trip, which there will be 0 extension cords on.
Yeah, there will be no extension cords on this boat.
Not a single extension cord.
No Wi-Fi on this boat.
No extension cords, no Wi-Fi.
No extension cords to connect the Wi-Fi to the fish on the boat.
No, not one single fish will be CGI. I want the donors to realize what's going on. Cindy Tilley, you personally have Cindy Tilley on record
saying,
okay, well, fucking share it, dude. What do you want from me? We're literally not even raising money for Forgotten Angels right now.
Yeah, like,
what are you talking about? Like, you realize that this is a fundraiser for people who've been affected by the hurricane, right? Not Forgotten Angels. Like, we've talked about it, but that's not what this fundraiser is for. Like, why are you saying this here, and what do you want me to do about it?
Right this second.
Like, if you have it on record, are you like a news organization or a lawyer? Like, do what you want, dude. How do I share it? I don't know. If you go down on YouTube, there's a thing called upload a video. Actually, it's in the top right. And it looks like a little camera with a plus sign in it. And you will click on that and it will say upload a video, and you put it there and then you title it and then you publish it. Knock yourself out. Like, I just don't know what you want from me. I've acknowledged you so many times. Why do you keep saying it? What else do you want from me? Say what if you would like something else. I've brought everybody, and he's like, I want people to know. They know. I've brought attention to it. I've pointed at you. What else would you like right this second from a fundraiser that's for something else? What would you like for you to stop? Oh, because I'm trying to be nice. People are like, you're feeding trolls, but I'm trying to like have a good resolution to this. Like, what would you like from me right this second that you keep asking something? I don't know what else to give you. I've answered every single question. I've told you how to upload a video, which you could also type into Google, but I don't know what else you want. Like,
he wants
top
Shade
right,
Tree Surgeon to be his new internet dad. Adult adoption.
I don't know what else to give you right now, bud. I feel like
Shade Tree Surgeon just said, go down on YouTube.
I feel like I've really gone above and beyond right now. I feel like you should appreciate me. C-Glock should appreciate me for answering every question. Like, how many other people online doing a live stream about something else would go through the effort of answering all these questions? Can I get a thank you at least? Like, he hasn't even said thank you to me.
I know.
For acknowledging all these things.
Can
like,
you believe
holy
that,
shit,
Arthur?
I would say ungrateful. Take you seriously? I've talked about it. What else do you want from me, dude? Like, what do you want me to do? Stop everything that I'm doing for a different... We're trying to raise money for people who've been affected by the hurricane. You want me to stop everything I'm doing right now and focus on this? Like, what do you actually want? Come on, man. Like, I just want you to realize that what you're asking right now is a little above and beyond. You know, this is classic ask me, like, to address these concerns over an email, or call David and ask him to address the concerns, you know? Email David. Like, these are classic examples of something that should be asked, not in a live stream that's about helping people who've been affected by the hurricane.
This
right?
guy doesn't... I don't think that if C-Glock was really from Florida, he would give a fuck about people who are affected by the hurricane. Doesn't seem like he cares about people who are affected by hurricanes.
He's very concerned with code enforcement, though.
Yeah, very, code enforcement isn't there helping people clean up their homes. So...
I don't know, man. And everyone's like telling me to stop, but I'm really was trying to find like a good resolution to it.
Yeah. It's just, you sometimes you can't win them all. You cannot win them all.
I live at the property, but not exposing my name. It's too soon. Okay. Well, I mean, what do you want me to do? Like, be like secret with you or something?
Dude,
do this somewhere else. Why are you doing this here?
Email me, Shayleesi, CHEYLEESI @brapstar.com. I will address you can DM me on Instagram. We are not talking about this anymore.
No, I have to be done with this, man.
We're done.
Do
not say
tried.
anything else. And I'm sorry, but I have to time you out for 300 seconds again. Like, we're done here. We're done.
Yeah, we're talking about a different thing.
We're doing something else now. We're done. I'm calling it.
Greg D, what is with people saying I ignore them?
Nobody's getting ignored.
Greg, I've never met you. Come on, man. Dude, why am I getting so much shit for ignoring people, dude? Damn, man. I know, man. Gmo's right. Fucking.
I put him in
timeout.
Timeout. I'm sorry. I have to call it. 301 seconds this time. It's enough.
All we're trying to do is raise a little bit of money for people who've been affected by the hurricane. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know I need to give this fucking.
Okay, here's your last chance.
Yeah, this is last chance. We're about to call Gunner right now and get the next winner. And if I've ever ignored you, I'm sorry. I wasn't ignoring you. I just didn't fucking see your shit, dude. Like, holy crap, man. All right, we're calling Gunner. Buy a ticket. Link's there. Now is the time. If you're going to buy it, now's the time.
Yeah, there were Marlin.
No. Tim Creed, they've never been available in person.
What?
Tickets.
No, tickets are never available in person because we don't handle any money.
We learned our mistake from Weems, who sold tickets in person, and I watched him fill out all those cards. It was a nightmare for him. Like, we have jobs that we do besides this, by the way. This is not our job. We do this to help. This is not what we do for money.
Yeah, we don't get paid to do this at all.
So that is not what happens. I'm sorry. Paul, nope, you got to pee off the side of the boat.
There is no potty on the boat.
But Shay went the whole time, so
Live my life
she can
like
do
that.
it. If she can do it, you can do it, I promise. I peed like 5 times because I drink beer.
I didn't drink any water, and then I slept for 2 days because I had a serious migraine. Don't be like me.
There's a link right down. We're calling Gunner right now, but there's a link down in the description. It's the Burt's Barracuda Foundation right down below. Yes, you can pee off the side. I peed off the side multiple times.
Hey, Gunner.
Hey.
Darth Spader is peeing right now. I often watch videos on YouTube while I'm using the bathroom. And while I'm cooking. Those are my 2 favorite times to watch. While I'm pooping, peeing, or cooking. I love to watch videos while I cook. It's one of my favorite times to watch them. What's up, Gunner? What's your favorite time to watch a video?
Same as you, actually.
Yeah,
cooking,
cooking is one of my. I really like to. I put my phone up in the corner, right?
No brainer.
Yeah, and just like I'll be like cooking, watching some videos. It's one of my favorite times to watch them.
I'm with you. All right. So, do you guys want me to run the spreadsheet now, or give it a minute? You tell me.
Let's share it one more time to let whoever, because there's some people who are just like, how do I get in? To let the last few people in. You want to get there?
Fair enough.
So
Here's your chance, guys.
This is your last chance. We'll just give them like 2 minutes to get in, but I don't want to make it too long because we did say 7. So, I mean, I just said that there was nothing in writing because we've been having. Have you been watching?
Of course. Yeah. I've been here.
Yeah. So we've been having people like jump up my butt about like, well, you fucking the blah 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 code enforcement. I'm like, dude, I said 7. Find it in writing. I don't know what to tell you. I'd be saying all sorts of shit, dude. The moon's made of green cheese. Sue me. Like, fuck, I don't know what to tell you. Man. We'll give them a couple minutes for everybody.
There's a
else who wants to
laptop
get
on the coffee maker.
Yep.
There's a reason I have nothing to do with any of the raffles because I don't want to have to deal with this shit.
Yeah.
So whenever someone's like, well, this, I'm like, not me. It wasn't me.
Plausible deniability.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't even have to be plausible. I'll just deny it. But no, everything's on the up and up, man. Fucking obviously, we just had that fishing trip with Reese. We have Travis coming down, and whoever the next guy is.
Yeah, I'm excited. Travis was actually in the.
Was he in the chat?
He was in the chat as well. So he's also real human being person.
I assume
who exists.
I haven't met him yet. Gunner's a real human being too. We're going to be doing some more videos with Gunner.
Yes, you can purchase last minute tickets for the drawing. It's still going.
Still going.
And even if you don't win this, you could still win a Sportster or the
Devil Tail Chopper, which is a Fat Bob 114 chopper.
Sportster's almost done.
Sportster's about to be done. We put on some videos. It's gonna fucking rip.
Yeah.
I haven't even seen it yet. We're gonna be making some more videos with Gunner. We were talking about one of the things I want to do, and I talked to you about this privately, but I think it would be really cool. Is there's so many people who buy Pan Americas then don't know how to use them, right? They're just kind of like, okay, what now? I got it.
Especially in Florida, it's tough.
Yeah. And so I was just talking about making some videos with Gunner, being like, all right, so you have a Pan America. What now? And just make a video showing people like what you can do with it, what you can, because it's like you shouldn't. It's not the same as a bike that you go ride to Buffalo Wild Wings on the week, which is a totally fine way to use your motorcycle. That you go ride to the bar on the weekends and show it off and ride back home. The Pan America is a different animal. And I think that some people just really don't know how to use them. And I'd like to make those videos showing all the people who bought them how to use them. You know, I think that would be fun, man. And plus, then we just get to go on that adventure, which I really like.
Yeah,
so, like there's side benefits.
The ticket sales keep coming in too. Keep refreshing it. I don't want to leave anyone out. You know what I mean?
I want to leave it out. We'll give them 5 more minutes.
Okay.
I'm saying 5 more. What do you think, Gunner?
Yeah, that's fine. That works for me.
Yeah. I can't say vote down in the chat because they'll be like, fuck those motherfuckers.
Close it.
Close it. We'll give them 5 more minutes, man. And we'll call somebody.
Call them on the phone.
Beard Glide Steve says, what happens to the fish we catch? We eat them, man.
We eat them.
You go. That was the whole thing. Is like everything we eat, we take it down to Burt's. Or not Burt's, but OCC Roadhouse. And I don't know. Again, I'll say I don't know if everyone can do this, but Bert definitely can. Said you could just show up with I don't want to put them out there like that because they were probably like, please don't. But we just showed up with a bunch of dead fish in a cooler, and Bert was like, make this food. And they did. So that was pretty dope. It was literally like eating the fish that you're like, yo, this was swimming like 2 hours ago. That was pretty good. It was so good, man. It was very cool.
Got the fun time. It's a shame you guys are out of snapper season. But we're there for a reason.
Yeah, no, well, oh my God, who caught that big ass snapper? I forget who caught it.
Someone caught a big red.
Yeah, someone got a big one, man. I didn't get it on video. Because we obviously threw it right back, but it was a really big fish. But you just saw it, and you're like, yo, dude, this is going to be like the fillets would have been like 1.5 inches thick. Like, this motherfucker was huge.
Yeah.
That's crazy how big. You're a big fisherman, too, aren't you, Gunner?
You know, I've never been with the guy you guys went with, but I've been with Bert a few times. As a kid, just like you, as a kid, I fished a lot, but, that slowed down a lot.
That's wild, man, because I was the same way. I was thinking about it, and I kept talking on the boat. I was just like, oh, I fished when I was a kid, but I don't know nothing about fishing, which is true, right?
Yeah. Dude,
but
those days are a commitment, man. It's a full day.
It was a whole ass day, yeah.
It's an early morning, but it's fun. It's worth it, but it's a commitment.
Setting a timer?
Everyone's like, set a timer!
It was weird because I was trying to think about, like, how many times... Can you put that on the screen, that timer?
Yeah, it's on the screen.
Oh, okay. Damn. All right. I was trying to think about how many... Can we still pull Gunner up, too?
Yeah.
I was trying to think about how many times I'd been fishing, right? And I was like, holy shit, dude. I've probably been fishing over 1,000 times. Right? Just trying to think about, like, how many times I've actually gone fishing. And I was like, dude, I've definitely been fishing, like, over 1,000 times.
Probably more than me.
Or maybe you think, but think about it, dude. I remember like when I was a teenager, when I first got my own car, I went fishing every fucking day for months. I would just be like, all right, fishing poles, because I would go fishing before that, but I'd have to ride my bicycle. And once I had a car, I was like, oh shit, dude, I can fucking drive my car there. And then once I got a motorcycle, I was like, I don't give a fuck about fishing anymore. I was like, I've got a motorcycle now. Now I found out girls like motorcycles, you know what I mean? was like, I don't care about fishing no more.
Yeah. Tough sell. Girls and fishing. Well, not because they don't want to fish, but you just smell and it's.
I think that it's definitely as a teenager they don't care. Once you get into your like late 20s, early 30s, all of a sudden girls are like, I like boats. I want to be on a boat.
Yeah.
And it all comes back around again.
I retract my statement.
Yeah. Well, no. There's definitely a time when girls don't care about fishing, and that's when you're too young to have a boat.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's it.
You ever think you'll buy a boat, Gunner?
No. I like going on my friends' boats. I don't want to commit myself to that.
He's got the fucking
Got the
secret.
right idea.
the
That's how I
secret
feel about
formula.
kids, dude.
And all of my friends. Well, yeah, I did that thing. I didn't, But all my friends got boats, so it's like I'm
Yeah,
not.
all my friends got kids.
Yeah. None of my friends have kids. It's just me. I did the.
But they got the boats though.
Do
They got
your
the
friends have
boats,
boats?
Yeah. You're the only with kids. You have a precious commodity. You're like, I'm the only one.
Yeah.
You want
Yep,
kid time?
yep.
It's me. Boat time? I could choose any of
Yeah.
you motherfuckers.
Yeah, right. Yep.
Yeah, boats,
Glad you guys
they
had
tend to
fun,
be
though.
money
It's good.
pits. So if you don't want to own a boat, but you want to go on a fishing trip, you have 2.5 minutes to donate to BurntSaluteToAmericaFoundation.org, which helps people who were affected by Hurricane Ian.
And it's pretty devastating down there.
Yeah.
I could go into that.
Yeah.
It is Gunner lives down there. They call it like it's just blue roofs everywhere because there's so many people who still have blue tarps on their roof because their roofs
It's
just got
getting a
blown
little
off.
better, but like you say, it's slow. Once the news crews left and everything slowed down.
That's what always kills me is when the news stops reporting on it and they're just like everyone's like, "Oh, it's fixed." I'm like,
That was
fucking
my
no,
first
it's
time
not.
seeing it real time. Like, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but there's like a delay. But like Lester Holt was here and then gone, and then it was like, holy shit! You actually see how it works.
Right when they cut off the news.
Yeah.
When you're just like,
Yeah.
oh my God, people are really paying attention to the problem down here, and they're like,
Yeah.
now they're gone, and you're just like,
Now
okay,
it's just a lot of disaster tourism. They're calling it now.
Disaster tourism.
Yeah, especially in Fort Myers Beach, people just strolling up and down looking at because it's still a mess.
Yeah.
still a mess. Almost a year later,
Yeah, half a year at least.
half a year
6
later,
months.
it's so fucked, dude.
Yeah,
That's what people don't understand, man. Some people do.
Holy
Some
shit,
people
the
do.
money, the raffles are coming in.
They're coming in.
Take
I gotta
some
pee.
time.
Don't pull it before I come back.
You got 1 minute.
Okay, yeah.
You got 1 minute and 4 seconds. Yeah. Well, I put the timer in. If not, code enforcement's coming.
Yeah, Shay, just let me know when that minute's up, and I'll press the Excel button.
Okay.
Otherwise, because I think I'm on a delay. I'm on a weird delay.
Okay. Yeah, you guys have 1 minute left to get your raffle tickets. I don't think FEMA commits long term. Once it's like not a state of emergency, they're out, right?
They were here for a while, but I don't know what the protocol is.
Yeah, I have no idea.
For Red
Don't quote
Cross,
me on
that's the
that.
case. They help when they can. Bada bing, they're gone. They were gone pretty quick.
Yeah. Nope, 17 seconds left. One minute plus hand wash time, yes. Oh, there it is.
You got some
Okay.
extra time. Got to wait for Josh.
Yep, of course.
Oh, yeah, and I guess I'll just text you.
All right, so Gunner's going to go ahead and pull the winner now.
All right, wait. Let me do a countdown. I'm gonna do an actual countdown. 10.
No, the countdown already went off.
No, I'm gonna do another one. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.5, 6,
Oh, video
5.5, 5, 4.5, 4 and a 4.25, 4, 3.5, 3.25, 3, 2.5, 2.25,
Press it.
2 1/16, 2 1/32, 2, Wait, what comes after that? 1.5. 1.25. 1.1/16. 1.132. 1.164. 1. All right.
All right.
5, 4, 3, 2,
All right,
1.
call it.
Buy your ticket. All right, call him.
Downloaded spreadsheet. Okay, boom. C Glock. Do you guys know who C Glock is?
He's fucking with us.
I'm just kidding.
I was like, are you fucking serious?
That was good, though.
That was good.
Hold on, I gotta get
I was like, please don't put me on a
trigger.
fucking boat with him.
We would have had to have honored it. I guess he probably wouldn't have bought one, though.
Yeah, probably not. He probably thinks we're scammers.
Okay, this is 15.
Sorry, I don't get sarcasm.
That was good. I really liked that, Gunner. I didn't know you had it.
I did not know you had that in you. Fuck. You
I
got
love
me.
that, man.
The chat loves it. Chat loves you right now.
868. Whoever 868 is, I won't say it. I'll
Number-
go ahead and text
number
you.
Is that their
868?
area code?
Yeah,
Nope,
you can
it's
text
the
it to me.
Number in the 68.
No, just text it to me because I've had everyone's number so far.
Okay. Text
Okay,
it to Shay.
it's coming to you right now.
Yeah, text it to me. Danny Smith wins. Yeah, my face, bro.
That was so
I would
good,
have
dude.
spit.
Because you weren't here for that part, so it's like so good, like on screen.
Yeah, fuck that guy. All right, Shay.
All
I just
right, guys.
texted you the winner. Yep.
You guys ready to call the winner? The winner's name? Should I say the name?
No, just call him.
Okay, I'm just gonna call them.
Watch you go to voicemail.
My number is an 813 number, by the way. So please answer.
Oh, I think make sure we got it right.
I think their phone might be dead.
Definitely right.
No, I think their phone's dead.
Call him again. Oh no, this is the.
You guys want a last name or an email or something?
Their phone's
Their
dead.
phone's dead, dude. Come on.
Their phone's dead.
This is the first person we've ever had with a dead phone.
Aw, bummer. Evan, your phone's dead.
Is it Evan? That's the name?
Evan, yeah, your phone's dead.
Yeah, text us his email address. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Evan, your phone. Well, if his phone's dead, he's definitely not on his computer or email. Like, looking at his email.
All right, Evan, you have 24 hours to
You have
respond.
24 hours, Evan.
God damn it, dude. That's the first person that we've ever done where it's live. No, because Lost on the
Yeah.
Road didn't answer while we were live for the Road King. He called later.
All right, you guys. That's the email.
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it, dude.
Damn.
Out of state or two.
At
Come
what's
on, Evan.
what state?
Huh?
What state?
Virginia.
Virginia.
It's cold there, dude. Don't you want to come fishing?
Evan.
God damn it, dude.
God damn it, Evan.
Calls us again.
I know I am. No, dude, his fucking
Text him.
his phone's dead.
Oh, maybe he just has it like on that thing where it just goes straight to voicemail like mine is.
Here,
right
I'll
now.
do like FaceTime.
Evan, come on. How long ago did he buy the ticket? Does it say?
He was 868. It might actually say. No, I don't have that info. But it's because I'm number one, meaning like I bought the first
Like,
ticket
right,
to
the test
just to
one.
troubleshoot it. Yeah, and he's 868 out of like 1500, so it's right towards the middle. So it was probably not any time
Yeah.
recent.
Didn't answer.
God damn it, Evan. Well, we're
went by
going
the
to
way.
send him a
It's just
text and see if he calls back. We'll stay on here for like a little while longer. Oh, man, that's so freaking... What a letdown. Fuck. I'm sorry, guys. That's the first one though. Like out of every one that we've done where we've gotten most of people to answer, I guess that
Maybe.
Oh, it's Blue. He has an iPhone.
Yeah, maybe he's got the thing where like it automatically gets sent to voicemail if he doesn't know your number. I have that filter on.
Yeah.
Well, and if you go on Do Not Disturb, you just got to pound that, a couple, 3, 4 phone calls in a row, and it'll break right through.
Yeah. Oh, really? Is that what happens?
I don't know. If
Do you
that's
know?
true,
Why do you know that, Gunner?
I don't think that's
Psycho.
And Psycho? How do you know that? Yeah.
Someone might have told me that. I don't
Yeah. Well, it's this guy I met at the gas station.
Yeah, exactly. All right, guys. Well, let me know if there's anything I can do. I have to run.
Okay,
Kids and
bye.
stuff.
Yeah.
All right,
Don't
guys,
run
see
too
ya.
fast. You might fall. Later.
See you.
See ya.
Farewell, Guns. That's what they call them at the dealership.
Yeah.
Guns. Yeah. It's kind of fun because Gunner is a dog's name.
Is that fun?
That is kind of fun, dude. Imagine if your name was Dudley. This motherfucker better call back while we're
I
on
know.
fucking stream,
I've
dude.
got my phone open.
You motherfucker.
I FaceTimed him.
It makes us look bad because everyone's going to be like, scam.
I know. Well, he could call while we're on my Twitch.
That's true. Let's give it like fucking 10 more minutes. Well, later, Julie. I know everyone's just like, see ya, dude. I didn't win.
Yeah,
Which
see ya.
I don't fucking
Bye.
I don't blame them, dude. I don't,
Bye.
I don't blame them.
It's okay. I get it.
Oh, I just said Dudley. That was a joke we made earlier. Because we were watching our friend's dog right now because they had a problem. And so we had to watch their dog, which let me tell you, watching somebody else's dog is a lot. And so Bilbo is kind of a jerk. He's kind of a jerk shit.
Yeah, I know he's a jerk.
And so
He's a bully.
Like, she'll like pick up a toy and he'll grab it out of her mouth and not play. He'll just walk away with it and then put it down somewhere else where she can't get it. And so I was like, oh, dude, it's like the new dog is Harry Potter and Bilbo is Dudley. Is he calling?
No, I'm sending him a picture.
It's a picture of me too.
Okay, I'll retake it.
I'm going to be stern. Does it look stern? You look very happy in yours.
I'm happy.
We look like we're on the radio with these headsets.
We are on the radio.
Thunder Bear, I'm drinking. I hate to say this. I'm drinking Michelob Ultra. And it fucking sucks, dude. It doesn't taste good. It still works if you drink enough of it, but it doesn't taste good. I'm trying to like watch my calories and shit because I'm trying to lose some weight. So I've been drinking Michelob Ultra. It's fucking goddamn, dude. Sometimes I'm just like, I guess I'd just rather die. And sometimes I'm just like, I guess I'll just be sober instead of drink this shit. It's a love-hate relationship with it, for sure. I don't like it. But I just do it anyway.
Bilbo does have only child syndrome.
Yeah. No, he's Dudley from Harry Potter, for sure.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, no shame with the Mick Ultras.
Joshua Quigley, jump in the Discord if you're there. Someone will give you a ride.
What?
He was saying he's flying in on a red eye and doesn't have a ride from the airport. I was told him to jump in the Discord. Someone will give you a ride.
Someone will pick you up.
Yes. I'm not going to normally be like, I'll do it, but I don't know. I'm going to be doing so many things that weekend. Evan. I cannot freaking commit to that. But jump in the Discord, ask someone will pick you up, I promise.
Come on, Evan.
Calling him again?
I texted him. Twice.
He might be at work. Some people work nights.
I know. That was the
It's also if he's in California. Oh, wait, he's in Virginia.
No, he's in Virginia.
Yeah. Virginia's... Isn't it the same time as us?
Yes, that's the same time as us.
What are you doing? What are you having dinner with your family? Lame.
Yeah, Evan. Evan.
Evan.
Come on, Evan.
Can you imagine that if you had won something like this, and then just people were just like on the live stream talking about you.
Yeah.
Like, Evan.
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 Evan. I like that name. I also like the name Reese and Travis. Those are all names I like.
Evan is
I've got
very-
good
is
feelings about
very-
all these
very
raffle
close to
winners.
heaven.
Evan's in jail? No, I don't think so.
No, he's got 24 hours, man.
Yeah, you have 24 hours.
I
24
want him to
hours,
call back
Evan.
so bad. Loretta, Danny's bike was fucked up.
What?
He's talking about $1 Million Bogan's bike.
Oh,
Dude, it was fucked up. It was like sideways, fucking. It was wild. Yeah, it was all over the place, man. What if Evan is in jail?
dude is eating a nice family dinner while his name is being chanted.
Evan.
Evan. Evan.
Evan. Evan. Evan. Oh, there it is. It's like 24 hours to pull another winner. Liam, he spelled his name weird, dude. Yes, it's Reese.
It's
dude, don't ask me to.
R-H-Y-S.
Also, a lot of people were like, why does he spell his name so weird? It's like, I don't fucking know, dude. I didn't ask him. But that's how it was spelled.
That's
man.
how his name's spelled. I don't fucking know why it's
Yeah,
spelled
dude.
like that. Why are you asking me that?
I don't know, dude. I didn't fucking grill him about it. I was just like, all right.
Why would I ping them on Discord? If he's not answering his phone, he's not answering Discord. I'll call him one.
Yeah,
no,
call him.
I'll call him one more time, and then we gotta switch over to Twitch.
Wait, the answer?
No, it went straight to voicemail.
Fuck.
24 hours.
Got 24 hours, bud. Oh, Reese is here. He says it's Welsh.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Reese is here right now.
See, he's a real person.
He's a real human.
Reese is here in the chat. An actual human being, allegedly.
Allegedly.
What's up, Reese? You, because you're in Colorado again, which is very high compared to us.
A-hole cop. What's your real name?
A-hole cop, all you missed was, like, doing an investigation.
Yeah, we had to do an investigation.
On some motherfuckers who were trying to call us out. For what? Like, for the weirdest shit, dude. Uh-oh. Can it handle both? Anyway, Shay's setting up the Twitch stream. God damn, dude, I'm drunk.
Are you?
A little bit.
Are you a little drunk?
I'm a normal size drunk, I think. What do you want to react to on Twitch?
Oh, I don't know. We gotta find some stuff.
Let's find something funny. I like to laugh.
I like to laugh. I laughed once.
That was the best day. We gotta laugh after freaking
Yeah, man.
people like giving us a hard time on this one, man.
I know.
Like, God damn, dude. Chill. Evan Almighty. Blow's gonna miss the camp out. I'm sorry, man. We'll be doing
No.
another one in October, man.
Yeah, we're doing Twitch tonight.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting on Evan to call me.
We're really hoping Evan calls.
I'm really
Like,
hoping
we
Evan
really
calls
want it to
before we
happen.
switch
It's
over to
not
Twitch.
happening. I don't think it's gonna
I don't
happen.
think he's going to answer, though, because I think his phone is dead.
Oh yeah, Shelby. Shelby, he says he lives on the property. Shelby was
Yeah,
listening to
Shelby,
Steve like
he
that.
says he lives on the
He lives
property.
on the property, but he can't release his name.
Yep.
that funny? That's I literally am just like, okay, all right. If you live on the, I would be like, if you live on the property, like say something that I wouldn't know, and he didn't say anything. He just like keeps saying this shit that's not fucking not true. Or like, I guess I couldn't prove it to be not true. Like I wouldn't know, but I'm like, I'm just waiting for him to say something that like only I would know. And he said nothing. I'm like, all right, you obviously don't. You're a liar.
Liar.
All right, come hang out with us on Twitch.
We'll see you in like 5 minutes.
All right, we'll see you, Gmo.
I'm just gonna set up the camera.
All right, give us 5 minutes. Wait, can you start it before we?
Yeah, I want to just make sure the rooms, like I wanted to test the cameras first to try and fix them.
It's up to you.
Yes, we'll be there in just a minute.
All right, give us 5 minutes to be on Twitch.